I'm pressing start stream now. I think we're good. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. But yeah. Yeah, it probably wasn't showing up to your subscription feed yet, Super Plushroom, because of the fact that I didn't press start streaming yet. Now I'm double checking to see if I'm talking to no one right now, by checking if I actually am live right now. If I refresh my YouTube studio, or if I actually go into the live stream itself, it should show that I'm live. Okay, good. It looks like it actually is working as intended. Okay. Super Plushroom says, I barely finished doing the dishes in time to make it. I barely showered in time to make it. Considering that right before this, I just got back from the gym, had my protein drink, went to shower so I could get all the sweat and stuff off of my face and my body, basically, because, yeah, I think compared to the average person on the planet, I sweat more, like, when I'm doing exercise. So I remind myself of like the stereotypical fat person that struggles to do any movements and sweats a lot over it. Except I can do the movements. They were hard for me because I'm like skinny. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think that's a helicopter that just flew by. But anyways, yeah, me, like like I'm pretty skinny, but I've gotten stronger compared to like me 5 months ago, me a year ago. And my strength is pretty decent now. In fact, I'm starting to have like some abs show, but that's not why I work out. I work out for strength. If I just happen to have muscles showing, then hey, that's cool, I guess, a bonus. Also for my health, mental and physical. Yeah, but my movements, like compared to somebody else that's doing the exact same workouts as me, I'm gonna sweat more just because that's just how life intended it for me for some reason. Yeah, it might be just because I've been skinny and very weak my whole life, like like in terms of like strength. I've always been weak. I mean, look at my hands and my wrists. Like my wrists have always been skinny. What's up, Sleeve, says Sonic Wind. Welcome to the live stream, Sonic Wind. We're about to get started with the game. Actually, I think I'm just gonna press the start or start it up right now. And remember, guys, since we're playing Sunshine, this is the only controller I have that I can get to run with Dolphin, to use analog controls for the triggers, or for the one and only trigger that actually matters, which I believe it's the right trigger. Yeah, so we're gonna start up Super Mario Sunshine. You may or may not hear anything. I think you heard that. Yeah, you guys probably hear that. Just making sure that the game is getting picked up. Hey, there you go. Now I can just transition. Christian Callan, I did not read your previous comment. Well, I did not read it out loud here, but I did read your previous comments. But considering that I was just saying hello to everyone, just coming in, yeah, I took that as a top priority. So we already saw this cutscene before, but yeah, the chat's below me. The game is to my right, or to your right. I have to look to my left for you guys to see it. Like you can see my face gesturing to the correct direction. Bring back Toadsworth. It's true. Like, I don't know, like, they can even make Toadsworth like just a retired nice guy that Mario and Luigi just run into once in a while in the main games. Or maybe like Toadsworth is retired, but to spend his days to pass the time, he decides to sometimes hang out with Captain Toad. Oh, I had exactly 50 shine sprites apparently. I don't remember that, but it makes sense. Have you played the Mario and Luigi RPGs? I have not. I know that Toadsworth does appear in those because instead of like looking up Super Mario Sunshine assets for my thumbnail, not for this live stream, but for the live stream before it, I believe, I accidentally went on a tangent trying to get just looking up Toadsworth, or just looking at Toadsworth's article in the Mario Wiki. But yeah, so we're going to erase everything and start over. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, for this live stream, we're going to be finishing off the game, I believe. Since looking on the Mario Sunshine Wiki, just to double check that this would be the final stream that we play this game. We can always revisit it in the future, but in order to beat the game, we need to do Pianta Village. And after Pianta Village, we need to do Cough Cough Virus Sounding Mountain, or Crown Mountain. If you translate the Spanish, and I believe Italian does the same thing. When you translate the word to English, it means crown. Crown Mountain. Looks more like a volcano to me, but we'll see. Having unique Toads like him and Toadette is more interesting than having blue, yellow Toad and stuff. Yeah, and actually, I wouldn't mind if like the Toads were different colors. and they just look like Toad, like just regular red Toad. But then you just give them accessories or personality differences. It doesn't even have to be something major. Like, you don't even have to make them the main focus point of a game. Like, you could just have, like, for example, Blue Toad. He wears goggles on top, and he's supposed to be, I don't know, a pilot, for instance, or a mechanic or something. You don't even have to make him, like, make that become important to the game at all. It's just like, oh, look at this cute collectible amiibo! Like, Nintendo, it's such an easy thing you could do. Also, make us happy just seeing the Toads not look like copy and paste recolors. I don't mind them being copy and paste recolors, but it would be better if they looked different. Yeah, it would, besides colors. Maybe Yellow Toad, you could give him maybe like just a similar, like in terms of vibes compared to like Delfino Isle, you could probably give him a tropical look as well. Like, I think you have to unlock it, but Mario, I know for Delfino Isle or like for the Sunshine era, I know that he has like a Shine Sprite button-up shirts. Like a tropical button-up shirts. Like, you could probably give Yellow Toad something like that, and then we could make his job like a bartender, barista, or something. Of course, you can make it like non-alcoholic for the kids. You know, it could be like, I just have a bunch of exotic guava and pineapple juices. Do you want to try some, Mario? Maybe even a mainline game, you can work that guy in, and have it that he regenerates your health fully at the cost of some coins or something. Yeah, who knows? There actually is a Blue Toad who wears glasses as part of the Toad Brigade. Okay. Well, I mean like the Blue Toad. Like, for example, New Super Mario Bros. Wii or Mario Maker 2. Like, they could have made that Blue Toad. I consider him the Blue Toad. But yeah, they could have got him like some goggles on top of his like on top of his hat thing. Okay. Mario is old enough to drink. That is true, but the kids are not that play these games are not old enough. The adults, of course, but you know, Nintendo, of course, they're trying to appeal to every age. Green Toad, what do you want? I think it's just a generic thing. Horrible, horrible! Princess Peach has been kidnapped. Yep, that's fine. I just wanted to see what they said. Oh wait, I can't go up into first person, but we can get a better look at him. Look at how sad he is. Although he is moving to the beat of the music, so are you really that sad? You have some water. Hey! The Blue Toad predates that Blue Toad by 3 to 4 years. Yeah. New Super Mario Bros. We should have had Peach or Wario or something like that instead of Toads. I think the Peach would have been impossible considering that you see Peach at the end. Same thing with New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm pretty sure you see Peach at the very end. My memory there is kind of hazy because I haven't beaten the game in a couple years. While New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's been even longer since I played that one and beaten it. But I've watched people play like the game modded to the crap out of it. Like, I don't remember the exact YouTuber's name, but I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to them. But their profile pic is a cat, and it's Mario Kart Wii Cat or something like that. Yeah, them and usually 2, 3, 4 friends. Or 2, 3 friends. They'll play New Super Mario Bros. Wii together, but they'll mod it so that way, like, the pipes are randomized. In fact, they're the ones who made that mod, in case if anyone's familiar with that. Yeah, they could get, like, instead of Peach getting kidnapped, they could have had, like, Waluigi wearing a dress. Nothing. Well, it would have been really funny. Or they could have had it be that Luigi's been kidnapped and Mario wants to save his brother. That way Peach can participate. And they don't even have to make it just 4 set characters. They could do kind of like what New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii U did, which was what was it? What was it? Like, for example, Nabbit was there. Toadette was also there. Wait, that might have been the only options you played as in that game. In U. Wait, I should have saved that fact for the stream. I think they actually considered playable Peach in New Super Mario Bros. Wii before they decided against it. I wouldn't be surprised. Isn't that around the time that that the game that focuses on Peach came out? Wasn't it for DS, or am I thinking about later on in Nintendo? All right, so I think now, without further ado, we're just gonna actually start to finish this game up. I forgot this auto fills for you when you just walk into it. Well, I think you have to like jump into it. Something, I don't know. that feels kind of finicky. The good news is that I haven't really needed to use that yet. That might change, unfortunately, but we'll see. I mean, you probably need to use it for like episode 8 and everything. Waluigi gets kidnapped by King Bob-omb and Wario has to save him. That is around the same time, yes. It's super close. Okay, nice. My memory is pretty well done. Well done. What is my brain, like a piece of steak? Okay, now I have to remember which way do I have to go for the Pianta village. I remember now. We need to get the rocket nozzle. We're almost at the memes of Sonic win. Christian Callan says, fun fact, Sonic and the Secret Rings had 3 names before they picked the final name. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna, if I remember correctly, I think the rocket nozzle is red. Or the jump nozzle, whatever you want to call this. I forget what the names of the exact nozzles are. There's one that makes you go super fast forward, and one of them makes you go super high up. And I would assume rocket nozzle is the one that takes you upwards. Alright, there we go. They should make Super Wario Bros. And make it that, I mean, they could make it that they have to save Daisy, because Mario and Luigi are too far away, so at the end of the ending cutscene, they can have Mario and Luigi be featured, and be like, oh, it looks like they took a candidate already. Hover nozzle, rocket nozzle, turbo nozzle. Turbo, like the snail? Gary the nail? Yo, and why the nail on SpongeBob's head? Oh, that's not high enough. But I was experimenting. Oh. Not quite. I did it there. Oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just high enough. Now we're going to Pianta Village. We're finally going to see what the Delfino emergency... I forgot what the abbreviation is. But yeah, the broadcast that keeps coming up in Pianta or Delfino Plaza. We don't need more damsels in distress, though. That's got old long ago. I mean, it's a basic enough story, considering that Nintendo can't think of a story. They could just make it... They could also just make it that Daisy's trapped, and then maybe, like, by the time you get to World 8, you realize that Daisy's not here. Daisy already broke out, so the latter half, DEBS. Delfino Emergency Broadcast System, like we all theorized in the first stream. Well, not all of us. Somebody theorized that. Wait a minute, did that make me bounce? What are you, a trampoline? Yeah, what kind of... Is this on purpose? So yeah, we were here last time, just kind of moving around, just getting a look at what this is. Change Homblets Unchained. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Yeah. Hey, mister, I think you could spare us a hand here? This dear lady's pets have decided to go on a little rampage. No, not the bees. They seem to be acting normal. So I'm guessing there's more hostile enemies here, which are bees. I'm guessing they're not Sting Bee like in Mario. Like in Mario, what's it called? Well, like in Mario Kart 3D Land, or World, I know that's when they were first introduced. I'm guessing this is an escort mission? Yeah, honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Escort mission? This is good news. We can finally be bees. You have to spray them to cool them, then launch them into a pool of water. Start cooling its head off. Yes, that's I tried doing that, Flood, and you can see it resets. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'll just let him be, and I'm gonna look for the pools of water first, so I can strategize. Because I'm gonna guess that's not the only chomplet, because it does say S, chomplets with an S. If you don't know my previous comment, it means it's a reference to Lego Bionicle, where 2006 they made a rap to promote the Paraka. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that. Yeah, because I wasn't that into Bionicles. I remember seeing a commercial for Bionicles though. Like I forgot what it was called, and I finally found the song, like over a decade later. So the pool of water, I don't see... Oh, that might be a pool of water. Actually, let's see. Probably not, but let me talk to this guy, see what he says. Gotta clean every day or things get slippery and dangerous. Well, yeah, that's true. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, this looks like a very Mario 64 assets. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pianta Hot Spring isn't open at night. Come back and try again during daylight hours, alright? Thanks. Bye. Okay, so yeah, this isn't it. There are multiple pools of water to Super Potion, just like little streams or ponds. Are you on fire? To tell the truth, the old gal bugs everyone around here. Don't mention her pets, though, or she'll let you have it. That's why no one around here wants to talk to her. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're gonna have to find her. So yeah, there's a chomplet here, but no sign of a pool of water. I mean, Super Potion told me there's multiple, so at least I have that going for me. Oh, does this turn into a pool of water? Nope. Maybe there's a chain chomplet objective regarding that. Is this you? Are the chain chomplets all calmed down yet? Okay, maybe this may not be who we're. Okay, here we go. Here's some water, and there's another one. Okay, now it's time to just wait for a chomplet to approach me. Actually, you know what? Yeah, just do that. Come chase me. Come chase me. Keep going. I wouldn't be surprised if they're programmed to, like, not get too close to the water. I need you to get all hot and spicy again. Go ahead and eat a bag of hot Cheetos while you're here. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, so I just saw Mario grab his tail. Yeah, go over here. Follow me. Yeah, follow me. Wait, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're not designed to get that close to the water. But it was a good experiment. Unless they detected these. I doubt that's what it is, but I'll break these anyways, because it'll make my life easier. Okay. Yeah, at first I'm just gonna get him to follow me so I don't have to. Yeah. Come on, you can still get a little bit closer. Oh, you can get in the water. Yeah, so maybe it was just the crates that was stopping him. Yeah, come follow me. Okay, so yeah, he actually can't go in. Okay, I have to force him in. That would have been a great way to just cheese the level. Just do a bit of a follow. Oh, camera angle's not doing me any favors. Where are you? Oh, you went too far away. You know what? I'm gonna go look for the other one. Sonic wins this. So are chain chomps like sentient spherical metal dogs or something? Honestly, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, great coins. Okay, so it's like the blooper. Okay, problem solved with one guy. I'm gonna assume he'll be fine. He did turn white though. Super Potion says basically you're sentient ball and chains that act like dogs. What does this guy gotta say? Oh, sorry about that, sir. I can't talk to you, can't I? Okay. I do feel bad because of the cute sounds they make. Like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. I'm gonna get upper ground so I can get a better view of everyone. Unless it's one of those games where their draw distance is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this path is... I'm gonna have to, like, fling you this way. Oh, there's that exact same body of water. There we go. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I thought he wasn't gonna go that far. So yeah, it looks like this is just all this Shining Sprite's gonna be. Just get all these guys in here. I don't know if it's like 4 of them. I think there's 4 of them. He's homing. You know what? Follow me. Mario just refuses to get up. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Follow me. Follow me. You got stuck to the fence. That was so close. He stopped following me for a second. Yeah, get over here, boy. Oh, you got stuck. I'll free the path for you. Also, so I can get coins. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, wrong button. Yeah, keep getting over here, boy. Oh, I dove just in time. Alright, this might be too far, but let's see. Well, there's the angle. I'm gonna try to angle it more over here, to the left of the palm tree. Okay, it worked. Remember, always be kind to your pets, says Flood. Wow, Flood is like... Oh, it was only 3? I thought there was 4 of them. Yeah, Christian Kellen, I read your comment and I ignored it considering the fact that, like, it read as very pretentious. Like, yes, technically it's true, but, like, I don't think most people are gonna care. So basically, Christian Kellen's message was saying that technically the word Bionicles and the word Legos does not exist. The plural form is the same thing as the singular form. But, like, these are words that were made up by companies, so, you know, I'll be fine. We'll live. Okay. Now we skip again and we go right back in. Phew! Sonic Win says, I think Legos is a word. Well, take that to Christian Callan, and, you know, if you want to get into that can of worms. We got Il Pai... Why do I say, like... I keep saying, like, like pie or something. El Piantissimo's Crazy Climb. Does look like a crazy climb indeed. Just from the words. Oh, do we have to go up to the golden mushroom or, like, maybe the big tree in the middle? Super Velshman says it's technically not, but who cares? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, if you work for Lego, like, yeah, they'll probably be like, hey, don't say that, but, like... Okay. It's me, El Piantissimo, and now listen. See that flag over there? Yeah, I see that flag over there. Look up there! Okay. Okay, now you and I shall race to get there the fastest. Yes. My personal record is 30 seconds. Impressive, eh? Are you at the ready? Then get set and go! Okay. Camera angle's not doing me any favors. Get on top, Mario. Yep, there we go. He barely made it, too. Oh, that's higher than I thought. Oh, yeah, he took a different path. I just tried to take a more direct line of path. That's fine. We're gonna die, though. I should have paused. I forgot about, like, I could just pause, leave, and then come back. You're nothing but a rank amateur. You're like a fat snail. Come now, dig down and show me what you got, Mustachio. I'll be waiting for when you're ready to try again. Until then, you will die. Sliding would work better. I'm assuming that you probably mean like the water sliding. Yeah, I don't feel confident enough to pull that off consistently, especially with like the amount of distance I'm gonna cover. I don't think it's that necessary. You are nothing but a fake gamer. Or, I don't remember the rest of what Omega says in the fan dub. Alright, I just have to remember. If he beats me, just pause, leave, come back in so I don't lose lives. I don't even remember how many lives I have left. I can pause the game just to check really fast. Or it might just tell me at the corner. Or at the top. Yeah, 12. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. But like, why lose more lives when I don't need to? And now we skip all this. Look up there! Whoa. Whoa! Those things look so sick, it makes me want to bark like a dog. Okay. Let's go. The camera angle reminded me of that. I'm just gonna go this way. There we go. Second try. Nice job. Wow, you must be tired. I spoke to the lady at the top. Grr! Yes! Grr! That was not so bad. You are quick. Yes! I suppose maybe I underestimated you a small bit. Perhaps. You try again after you have practiced more. Until then. Oh, I think he's trying to tell me just, like, try to get better. I guess maybe we race against them another time if we go for optional shine sprites. You are nothing but a Fortnite BR fake and an actual diamond accessory. Super Plush from says, and his head model is the same as the Running Man from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, welcome back to Delfino Plaza. We're about to finish off this game, and when we do, we win. Well, not that we win, we have to still do like one more, I think. The Goopy Inferno! Oh, okay, we're just getting thrown right in. Without even having to find a secret? Okay, we have to play the level just without blood. Got it. The Goopy Inferno. I'm guessing the objective is we have to find blood. And pressing trigger does nothing. I'm a little bit sad it doesn't do like a brown sound. Oh, look. There was this behind me this whole time. Oh, it's those guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to go fast. Hey, what do you have to say? Hold on. Let's see. I hope everything's going to be okay. Let's see. Who is the guy that I should be talking to the most? Or the most likely I need to talk to? Well, not her, because it's not letting me speak. Ah, terrible! The village is covered up with burning goop! Pardon me. No, my darlings are not responsible. Oh, pardon me? Yeah, I wouldn't think so either. I mean, look at them. They don't look like they did anything. The mayor! Ah! Did the mayor have something to do with this? I'm trying to talk to you as well to see if you have any... Oh. Okay, well, yeah, it's too hard. What are you gonna say? sound. Almost like Animal Crossing. It's too hot. I can't get any closer. The mayor was making sure everyone was evacuated safely. He was up there giving instructions. What a hero. Oh, okay. What do you got to say, boys? Now, this is a sticky situation if I've ever seen one. Oh, boy. Thanks to the mayor, everyone was evacuated safely. Now, the only one left is the mayor himself. How brave. Oh, I feel bad for the mayor. I mean, I'm glad that he's selfless. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. You're referring to her pets. Oh, so that was the lady that had the chomplets. Super Fellishman says, why did I just get my third ad? Yeah, I don't know. I hope the mayor's still okay. Alright, so yeah, everyone's just telling me about the mayor, but I'm guessing what we first gotta do is figure out how we're gonna go and approach this. We don't have Blood with us to help us. Okay, finally. Ah, Mario, what a mess! What can we do? Oh, okay, I thought that was gonna be like the most useful hints. I don't think my messages are going through, but I kept quoting Memphis and Omega. Yeah, I saw the messages. Unfortunately, because of the swear words, I didn't want to quote them. Oh, we could just go from beneath, probably. Yeah, there's an underside. What is this, Mushroom Gorge? Nope. Oh, we're good. Yeah, you can see I try to pause. Alright, can I make it? Maybe. Why did you have to spawn right there, though? No. I said for them to sound quick. It's true, but I feel like I have to say the swear words if I'm going to say it correctly. I haven't gotten any ads, says Sonic Wind. Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't know if you're using ad blocker and stuff, or... I don't know. Pianta Village, once again, Goopy Inferno. So, you know what? I don't actually know if I have to go that way. But, yeah, I don't know if I actually have to go that way, so I'm just going to keep looking for other paths. Because it looks like this game is just a case of you're going to have to figure that out yourself. Also, because looking after that first mushroom jump, maybe it is possible without Flood. But everything else after that does not look like that's the case. Maybe if I go on top of... No, well, yeah. Oh, I see somebody is burning on fire. I can't, unfortunately, I can't, like, help him. The mayor's over there by that yellow mushroom. It's true, I saw him. Oh, here's water. I could probably just swim underneath as well. Oh. This is all we can do at this point, so don't get all mad, okay? I can't approach and talk. Okay, there we go. Come on, Mr. Mayor, just hang on. Mr. Mayor, don't give up. So I guess they're like just trying to cheer him on. Here's another entrance. Also, there's water. What if I just go up? Yeah, what if I just swim upriver? You got a blue coin. Yeah, I did not even see that blue coin, but thanks. You want to do this the normal way or the cheese way? I mean, just whatever way I find, to be honest. Sonic Wind says, I love the funny noises the Pianta make. It's true, it is pretty funny. Alright, so yeah, I don't see anything here that can help me. Probably just like a design, maybe not a design oversight. But, hold on. This camera angle's not doing me any favors. I see a section that I can step on. Nice. Ah! Water. Oh, nice. He just sprayed. Oh, I just did something. Wow, maybe this game never needed Flood after all. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this game is technically possible without Flood. Okay, well, yeah. There's that tech. Oh wait, I can climb this. I forgot. Oh, I can't climb it all the way though. That's the downside. All right, new plan. Because I think it's gonna take me too long considering my. Oh, I didn't want to dive. I tried to kick. I pressed the kick button. Well, the Super Mario 64 kick button. The mid-air kick. The game is possible without the hover nozzle, not without FLUDD entirely though. Is this the final Super Mario Sunlight streams? Right? This is the final, right? Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna look below me. Nothing. So it's not here. Oh look, a bunch of crates. Maybe one of these crates will have something for me. I have to remember that you can only break these one at a time, so this is going to be a slow process. I'm probably wasting my time with these boxes, but like... Yeah, I thought one of these was going to have like a coin or something. Or even a nozzle so I can come back here later if I find FLUDD. Or maybe this whole level is like intended for no FLUDD at all. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the game design is like, hey, you have to find FLUDD to beat this, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you don't need FLUDD at all. Or not just not need FLUDD at all, but maybe you can't even run into FLUDD into this level. Like you just have to get the Shine Sprite without... Yep, FLUDD, here we go. This should lead you to the mayor, at least I think so. You can move some gates with B. This may help, but if you try to cling for too long, the gate will fall off. You'll have to jump to safety at some point, so be careful. Okay. Well, he did say, I think. But look at this. I wonder what he says now they're in this Shine Sprite this episode. Even places like this need to be clean so they travel safe. Oh, thank you for giving us a free spot to stand. I literally never done this mission the intended way, says AJ. Well, we'll see what the intended way is, because I think I'm about to do it. Yeah, I think I'm about to do it the intended way. As far as I can see, there is nothing here. Never mind, there is something here. Jeez, Mario's a beast. In real life, if you try to move like this, you're gonna struggle. I'm guessing the game design is just don't stop moving, otherwise Mario will let go. And find any grate that you can punch. Can I? Okay, so yeah, we are supposed to do that. Alright, interesting. Yeah, just move out of the way, and nothing will happen. Can I let go here? Probably. No, it was off! Wait, how does Mario get FLUDD back each time he gets stolen? Yeah, that is a good question. I don't think that ever gets explained. The good news is that, like, it looks like we do have a route, and it doesn't look that hard. The hardest part is just depth perception. Pianta Village, the Goopy Inferno, with 17 coins. And we skip this cutscene because we already know what this does. Yeah, apparently skipping the cutscene also hides the loading times. Oh. Death. I don't know if I actually said death perception. I might have by mistake. The Shine Sprite he collects beats up Shadow Mario and gives it back for him. No. Wow, that Inferno sure is rather goopy. Yeah, these guys are off the goop. Hey, look! We may be able to talk to Tom Nook looking guy before the end of this stream. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how many blue coins are here. Because I'm not going to Noki Bay, because I know there's so many over there, but like, those are optional. It's more like just for bragging rights for myself to be like, hey, look, I got this many and I feel like a winner. This way. We just treaded the lines barely. How are you supposed to grab those ones? Okay. I just bought Smash Ultimate off of eBay today, says Super Plushroom. Oh. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have to cling on. I just had to cling onto the top and wait for it to fall down. Mario. Woo! 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 That's probably how Mario sounds like canonically back in his college days. When instead of telling people to chug, 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 that's how he just tells people to chug. With his their limited vocabulary. Hope you enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed Ultimate. I actually liked Ultimate except for actually playing against people with items off and stuff. Like when people put like, I think it's called the Omega versions. I don't like that version. I like playing the game more casually or like, you know, against the level 9s because I could beat level 9s. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought World of Light was boring after a while. Like, I didn't finish it because I got bored of it. Kazak, so what game will you be playing after this stream? So, after the stream, most likely Saturday, but, you know, subject to change. This weekend, for sure, I'm going to be starting to play Sonic 06. Did you put Shadow in Smash? Yeah, it could. They could even make him kind of like an Echo Fighter to Sonic. Like basically have nearly identical moves, just, you know, different damage percentages. They can maybe make him slightly slower than Sonic. Kind of like Mario versus Dr. Mario, how like Dr. Mario's like the heavier variants with heavier attacks. But maybe make it that the differences are not, or are a little bit more subtle. Maybe make his ultimate attack, you know, like his final smash, something completely different. Or very similar at the very least. They should put Knuckles in Smash. If they put Knuckles in Smash, then they're gonna have to make him play, in my opinion, drastically different from everyone else. Alright, there we go. Hey look, there's a 1-up. I love Smash 3DS. Yeah, guys, what team are you on? Smash Run or Smash Tour? Smash Run was a really funny sound in my opinion. It just sounds really funny to me. This should let's see. Sonic Wink says, can Echo Fighters have slightly different? Yeah, they can have slightly different movement sets. That was so close. I'm gonna guess we have to go here. Hold on, I'm just double checking there's anything else we can do. I think that's the entrance from earlier. If we go up there, hit that. I think that's where we gotta go. That's my guess, at least. Not sure how you're supposed to get that 1-up. Probably you need Flood for that. Actually, couldn't I just jump up here and then start climbing here? Yeah. Welcome back to whoo, 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 whoo. I didn't want. He wasn't supposed to cling on to that. I thought that once you let go, I thought it was going to be programmed where once you let go of that, you can't touch it ever again. And I was just going to be hugging it until it falls so I can just start moving forward as soon as possible. Christian Callan says, I don't think Shadow should be an Echo Fighter for Sonic. He has enough moves to make him his own character. Like, yes, that is true, but I'm going to be honest. Like, Smash has a history of, like, making Daisy and Peach too similar. And other fighters too similar. Did you forget how to flip panels? I didn't want to flip panels because I didn't think I needed to flip the panel. Also, wait, because in my head I thought I can't get that 1-up if I flip it. Because in my head, this is what my train of thought was. You can climb up and down a horizontal surface like that, but you can't cling onto the ledge on top. The only reason why I'm thinking that is because I don't have enough experience in this game to have that memorized. Because I'm sure I experimented with that before back in Rico Harbor, but I don't remember what happens. So I wanted to play it safe and not risk losing a life over something, because I would assume that if it doesn't do what I hope it does, I'm going to lose a life. AZ and Peach I can understand. They don't have drastically different superpowers like Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, he has Chaos Control and Chaos Spear. I don't know if they'd make a new moveset just for him though. Yeah, because like logically it would make sense if they don't do it. If they don't give him new movesets. But it also makes sense that they do. But I feel like because of that, Nintendo or Sakurai or whoever is in charge of those little finicky stuff, I would assume Sakurai isn't 100% involved in everything. He just overlooks a lot of it. Like he's probably like one of the big quality assurance guys, and like if you want to do anything, you have to go through him to make sure that he likes it. But like I would assume that it'd probably be easier if they just make him an Echo Fighter with a different Final Smash and maybe like one different move. Okay, that does make me fall. Yeah. Metal Sonic could work though. Honestly, even Sonic shouldn't have his moveset. They give him the spin dash twice. Yeah, that is true. So, hey, welcome to the live stream, Sunny. Sunny 2000's here, and he said, ouch. That's the first time I died to that guy. The biggest downside here is that since I don't have Flood, I can't do the sliding tech to help me move faster. But also, that would defeat the purpose of this level, because you saw in that cutscene that Flood gets taken away from you. In my opinion, this level wasn't that hard without Flood, especially the way it's designed is just climbing and don't touch enemies. The problem was that after all these attempts, I finally messed up by touching an enemy while doing the hanging and moving thing. And the next Smash will probably be very different, like Mario Kart World. Maybe they can have Sonic characters. I'd love to see Blaze, but that's very unlikely. Hi, Slingo, says Sunny. Uh-oh, is this the right one? I don't think this is the right one. Yeah, this is not the right one. It's further ahead, I'm sure. Yeah. The sunny face emoji. Okay, so we're gonna go up. Ground pound. Welcome back to the There we go, that'll work. The good news is that as far as I know, these these crawly guys, I don't think they actually really actively chase you. Sunny 2000 says, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this game in so long. Yeah, and this is my first time playing it. Well, technically third time. Like, the first time I started streaming this, that was my first time playing it. I'm just, you know, I'm continuing this gameplay so I can beat the game. That should be good. Oh yeah, this does swing. I was about to say like, oh, I was not perfectly centered, but I think the reason why that was the case was due to the fact that the platform sways a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's not designed to like sway too much though, so I think I was fine regardless. Yeah! Haha! So Christian Callan says, I hope that Sonic would have a, I'm guessing you meant it, like in the past tense, I hoped with a D at the end. I hope that Sonic would have had a better moveset and better alternative costumes and more remix songs. Well, unfortunately, since I didn't grow up as a Sonic fan, when Sonic, you know, joined Smash, I can't really tell you if I feel the same way or not. I see. You got this. You'll finish the game in no time, says Sunny. Yeah, I think so, because like this is the second to last area. After this, then it is I'm gonna say Crown Mountain. I'm scared of actually calling it the real name out loud. In my description and in the tags for this live stream, I'm pretty sure I actually put the real name. but I'm scared of saying it out loud. I'm gonna assume that I have to go this way. Yeah, it feels like I had to go this way. But yeah, this looks like this was the intended tab. Yep, this was definitely the intended path. Also, sorry for everyone that's seeing the pixels. Like, these are not supposed to look pixelated, this goop. This is just a problem with Dolphin Emulator. There is a solution, but I don't know how to solve it. And also, it's not really affecting my gameplay that much. I have to play on Dolphin because I don't have a GameCube. I do have a Wii, but I don't have a way of recording my Wii. Blood's back. Welcome back, lad. We might get a coin, maybe, maybe not. We're about to find out. Sonic does have a move in Sonic Advance 2 called Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Adventure 2 called Sonic Win. Oh, I'm gonna assume we just have to do this. Look how sparkly this is. I don't even know if this is meant to look sparkly, but it looks sparkly to me. Oh, let's spray you with water. I'm surprised you're still alive. Isn't that burning you alive? Ooh, you saved me. Thanks a bundle. He says it like everyone else. Crown Mountain might genuinely be the worst mandatory level in a 3D Mario game. It's meant to look sparkly. Yeah, because like up close it looks like they just use like some kind of water, you know, effect. But from further away, I think it is meant to just be sparkles. Sonic 2000 says Sonic and Smash. Oh gosh, I'm terrible in Smash. Sonic feels so rigid to play in it. Very different than in his own games. Yeah, I mean, for me, he's kind of hard to control when I did play Smash. Unfortunately, I used to have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Then I lost the cartridge. I lost it like in 2019. I think it was back when I went to Texas for a trip. And I think I lost it there. I might have left it in the GameStop that I went to. Someone like Bayonetta has more flexibility than Sonic. Are you talking about like gameplay wise, or because I would assume that Bayonetta would be flexible because like that's kind of like her character. She just kind of represents her. She presents herself that way, like all nimble and flexible and doing crazy poses that you'd never see anyone else in real life do unless they were like big into gymnastics or something. In Smash, yeah. Crown Mountain isn't terrible, but it's not great, says Super Mushroom. Alright. I don't know why you're dilly-dallied. In fact, we're not even done getting all the shine sprites. Sonic Winters, I love Crown Mountain. It's very challenging in a fun way. Well, I hope so. Its gameplay is too shallow for me. Get it? Because there's water everywhere, and sometimes there's deep water, and sometimes there's shallow. I know that's not what you meant, but it would have been a funny pun. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I shouldn't have fallen off, because now I have to go get this nozzle again. It tests the skills you've learned, says Sonic Wind. Yeah, true. Like, I feel like a good final level should test the skills of the player. And like, if you don't know how to beat it, there probably should be a sign being like, hey, hey player, you might want to come back here if you're having a hard time and get more familiar with the controls and such. I faced the wrong way. That was definitely doable, but I was facing the wrong way. In fact, that's how I got up there in the first place. There probably is better ways to get up here, but this works for me. I think of Crown Mountain like Route 280 from Sonic Adventure 2. You're not doing much, and it's really difficult, so if you die, it gets boring fast. What's Route 280 again? Is that just a highway, like one of the follow-up highway sections where you just keep dodging? Is it when you play as Rouge and it's like, ouch! No, that's not a good comparison in the slightest of Sonic Win. I don't know that because I don't remember the name of the stages in Advance 2. Hey, look! You can go, let's see, Chain Chomp's bath. We're gonna give Chain Chomp a bath. So it's not a Chomplet, it's the main guy. Also, it's daytime. Good morning, everyone. Hey, you! We've got another problem over here. This thing's bigger than all those pups put together. When it's chained up, there's no problem, of course, but when that thing's loose, we're in a heap of trouble. Oh yes, that beast's owner always had always has burnt hands. What? Okay, that beast's owner always had burnt hands. It's pitiful. Welcome, guys. Do you know how to read this? Can you guys read the sign? Pianta hot spring, open. Refresh body and spirit with a dip. Let me guess, the second you touch it, you regenerate your health. Right, look at this guy. Yeah. I love the sunshine, but ooh, is it ever bright. Here, little man, try a pair of special sunshades. They're cool. We unlocked the sunglasses. Yeah, you're styling now. Come back and talk to me when you don't need them anymore. I wonder if this is actually useful. Okay, guys, how do you feel? Should we take these off? Because it does personally bother me a little bit that it's darker. I wouldn't be surprised if this is required for like a secret, to access a secret. Here you go, the hot springs are here. Can I go deeper? Nope. It's useless to super plush. Oh, okay. I like the music in those roots. Okay, keep this between you and me, but that water for the hot spring, it pours out of that big plant over there, right? And it looks, well, let's just say it looks bad, and it gave us a bad rep. It's just as pure as the spring water, and it's good for you. Well, it goes to show you the importance of appearances, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's made out of boogers. But yeah, let's go get rid of the sunglasses. As cool as Mario looks, like, look at him. Would you mess with this guy? Anyway, let's keep going. Cool Mario. It's like Daniel and then the cooler Daniel. So yeah, let's go talk to this guy. I appreciate your sunglasses, sir, but you had enough? Come by anytime it's too bright for you, okay, little man? Okay, it does feel bright now because I got used to the brightness. I like the root levels because once you learn how to drift, because the game neglects to teach you, you start going really fast. And the fun part comes from not driving off the edge. So it's probably another case of like, when you pull off the gameplay well, it feels satisfying. So yeah, we're gonna find a chain chomp. I skipped. I did not mean to say I skipped, but I messed up. I slipped. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Why do you have this sign here, lady? Is it just to get to the hot springs? The Pianta hot springs is beyond hot, let me tell you. It's true. He's part of the crew now. Okay. Oh, sorry. The point of a hot spring is to relieve your stress. It's quite mysterious, but this hot spring will relax your soul. Oh yeah, that looks mysterious, alright. These booger waters. I know they're not actually booger waters, but... Mario. Have you tried using a water-filled barrel? I can fill barrels with water. And look, guys, it's Minecraft. Sorry that I'm destroying your stuff, guys, even though for some reason you'll be fine with this as opposed to when Shadow Mario, Bowser Jr. did it. Oh yeah, I forgot, you can also do this. You have to drag a chain chomp into the spring. Well, that explains why that's there, but we have to find the chain chomp. I mean, it could be below us, especially because now the game properly introduced us that there is a possible underside. Oh, wow, you can't climb this? It looks like you could, but you can't. Actually, in Russian, that word also means crown. That's funny because in Spanish, that's also the case. Oh! The river's empty. I'm gonna guess that's another objective that'll be coming up. some languages are derived from others, so that may be the case. I mean, I do know that that Russian has like, oh, there he is. That Russian has like a lot of Spanish influence. Oh, didn't want to dive. We don't hear him say his iconic sound. I mean, like, he's here, so like, what do you mean? Like, oh, we can ground pound him probably, unless that's not normal. Like, this is part of his design. They seem to go mad with rage when they overheat. Okay, so the game just wants us to make him happy. That way I can stand on top of you. And I'm gonna assume that ground pounding is useless. Let's get this. Okay, so we can actually turn. Yeah, we can actually turn this off. They seem to be avoiding you, Mario. Well, they do not seem to like baiting. Is he gonna go after me? I guess the strat could be that I just drag him closer to the water, or that he drags me closer. Thanks for the sign, lady. Okay, here we go. This is good enough. Oh, it just goes on forever. Okay. I thought he was gonna stop moving. Wow, that took way too long. Because if I do it like this, I just want to see how fast I can go. I'm going like maybe slightly slower than a chain chomp when he's red and angry. Yeah, he's getting mad, so we'll just let him go. I'm just gonna let him go so I can get more water. There we go. We even have hot water. Let's see if that actually even works. Considering that these guys are saying that this water is hot. But, you know, that's the only body of water I see. Oh, there you are. Oh, perfect. He's going the correct direction. For now, I have to hurry before I lose him. There we go. He's chill. I played this game, 64, Odyssey, but not Galaxy. Well, that's cool because on this series of live streams where I play Mario games, I will eventually start playing Galaxy. Oh, he squished me, but sure. See, Mario's like FLUDD is just peeking out from there. Oh, he looks golden now. Am I gonna get soft locked? Nope. I guess the game did account for that. Things change, Chomp. Look at him. He's just happy. It's a cool spring, actually, I think, because it's a hot day. So compared to the air around you, this is nice and cool. In Sonic 06, when you encounter a glitch, I recommend just a restart. Well, we'll see. Alright. Welcome back to Delfino Plaza, but we're not going to spend that much time here because we're going to go immediately back into the game. Immediately go back into the stage area for the next episode. Let's see, what episode are we on now? Episode 5. Secret of the Village Underside. They see you've scraped off the gum from the underside. Oh wait, no, that's not what he said. I don't know what Christian means, but that's normal, not necessary. Certain glitches are fun to pull off. Oh yeah, well that's true. I mean, if Sonic 06 also becomes like a game full of glitches where I can like do funny launches, then it might as well. Secret of the Village Underside, so I'm guessing we have to go to the do. Hey, Yoshi! So we probably need Yoshi. And it's nighttime too. Well, that guy's just frozen in place. Oh no, he's not. He's just looking around. Let's see if he leaves any hints. You see this giant tree right here? It's been growing here since before anyone can remember. That might be a hint. Yeah, that could be a hint. I mean, I know that's definitely not the underside, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have to go up there to get the pineapple. Never found this mission that bad, to be honest, says AJ. Interesting. Green mushrooms fetch a good price, but they're rare. Or you guys tell me that there's a 1-up up there. I'll get the 1-up if there is one, and if it doesn't take that long for me to go up there. Ah, so comfy, so nice, perfect. This is cool. This spring always hits the spot. So refreshing. I mean, the water sounds refreshing too. Speaking of water, I do have my water bottle, but it's all the way to the other side of this table. Yep, that's what Grandpa likes. Oh, that's nice. Hey, check out all these guys chilling. Oh, that's the. I heard them do the doo sound. I'm pretty sure that's almost the exact. That might be the exact same. But that sound. I'm pretty sure that might be either very similar or the exact same sound that the Piantas make in Delfino Pier, I think it's called. I already forgot the name of the track in Mario Kart DS. And then they got rid of it, I think, or they slightly changed it. They did change it, the sound, but there is still a Pianta sound present in the Mario Kart Wii version. Where's the fluff? The puffy fluffy fluff. I think she's under the influence. Where's the fluff? The puffy fluffy fluff. Yeah, these guys are under the influence. Don't know number 2 says hi. Where, oh, where did she fly away to? On a piece of fluff in a sky so blue. Maybe they're singing the lyrics then? Fluffy fluff. Fluff, fluff. Fluffy fluff, fluffy. Okay, so yeah. Those are probably not hints. Anyone else actually looking at the top of the tree? Because I was inclined to believe that maybe that's where we gotta go. Hey, what do you got to say, buddy? I'm not in the least bit merry. Hope not at all. Nope, not at all. Not merry. So I guess he's in a bad mood because merry me. That word specifically, merry, means happy. It's very common for people to say that in the context of Christmas, so. Yeah, Christian Collins says, I recommend in Sonic 06 to restart if you get soft locked. But yeah, I mean, any game you should sorry about that, Mr. Mayor. But yeah, any game you should do that if you're getting soft locked. Everyone is really excited, aren't they? Mom, it feels like it's getting close to Fluff Festival time. Okay, so that's why everyone's saying Fluff. Also, I guess that's his mom. Well, she looks great for however old she is, or however old the mayor is, plus give or take 20, 30 years. Hey, look! Okay, I did not mean to get the pokey, but we got a blue coin. So Super Mushroom says there's a small tree with a pineapple. So yeah, I can see why people don't like this stage, because like there's no hints that tell you where to go. It just tells you find a pineapple for Yoshi, and it's a complete mystery where that pineapple is. The Fluffstival. Fluffestival. I can get soft locked in the solar fight, but and then it's no use. I'm gonna assume the mushrooms don't count as trees, so I'm gonna look for actual trees. The pineapples and white people don't like this stage. It's the secret itself, probably. I mean, I remember during, I think I had a harder time just using my brain power to get to the secret stage over at Peanut Park for the Yoshi stuff. Like, it was harder for, oh, I see something. Here it is. Let's go get Yoshman. Because I would assume we need him to actually access the secret in the underside. AJ says, honestly, I found the apple pretty quickly. The only reason why I knew where to even look now is because your proposed room helped me out. So, thanks, guys. Alright, guys, remember, if you or your significant other are alone in bed, and your significant other hits you with the... Oh, wait. Oh, and your significant other hits you with the... How would you feel? Now head across the bridge and across the mushrooms below. To get to that underside, what is it, like the best shortcuts? Gotta find the bridge first of all. Well, here's the bridge. I would assume, I don't know if there's another one. Across the mushrooms, here we go. Getting sent to the shadow realm. Was Yoshi useless? The wooden bridge. Oh, okay. Well, guys. That's a soft lock. If I were to stay with Yoshi. Let's see. Yeah. No, that's the intended way to go. Try spinning. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, so you can't make it out with spinning. Yeah, I forgot how much this did. I thought that was too high for even that. But okay. The bridge that you cross at the beginning of the stage. I have to orient myself to the beginning of the stage. There it is. Oh, so basically go backwards. Oh, momentum did not carry correctly. Oh, and also I didn't see that there was a mushroom beneath me. You have to eat because you wasted Yoshi's juice. It's fine, at least now I learned. Eating fruits fill his gauge back up. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I just never pay attention to his gauge. Maybe it's also because I'm used to like that corner of the screen being just regular water, and I know the water never runs out if I never use it. But I think Yoshi, he just runs out of juice, like by itself, doesn't he? I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. I think this is the correct fruit. Let me just look around to see if, yeah, this is the only fruit that remotely looks like it. I was just checking to see if there was another fruit. But what fruit is this? It looks like a giant, for a second it looked like a giant grape. Now I have no clue what it's supposed to be. Yeah, we could just land on this. There we go. I always saw it as a giant lime, says AJ. I mean, it could be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a more exotic fruit that not a lot of people know. Why didn't you flutter? Plus, this is a coconut. Oh yeah, it could be a coconut. Actually, yeah, you're right. I've seen coconuts like that before in real life. Let me guess. Yoshi could have eaten that. The game says it's a coconut. Yeah, there are green coconuts. Oh, look at Mario! What are you doing? He's not doing it anymore. Oh, no, I want to replicate it. Oh, too late. What is he doing to Yoshi, says AJ? Yeah, we got one up, so doing that silly business is like nothing happened. Kind of. I mean, we did lose some lives. And this is not even the part that everyone's worried about. I hear durians stink in real life. Yeah, I heard that too. I never tried a durian because that's the thing. I know this is not technically a right thing you should do because there are foods that might have like a you know, a smell that you may or may not like but end up tasting nice. But like, I don't eat any food that smells bad to me. For example, for so long in my life, I remember anyone near me that had salad, they would always put like some kind of ranch or some kind of dressing, and when they put it on the salad, it would make it stink. In my opinion, it would stink. And for so long, I never had salads. I eat now rarely, but I do eat salads now. I just don't put dressing on it. Yeah, I can't eat a lot of vegetables because of that, says Sonic Wind. Well, the good news is that, well, actually, yeah, you're right. I don't eat that many vegetables either. Like, I don't eat tomatoes, for instance. Also because of the flavor. Yeah. Oh, wait, guys. What fruit did Yoshi ask for? I didn't even bother looking. I don't want to go all the way back. This is the advantage of having a live chat. When you ask them, like, for, like, stuff, they can tell you if they were observant. I didn't pay attention. Banana. Okay. I see Soshi. I see Yoshi's gonna be kind of sus. Like, why do you need a banana, man? How are you gonna eat that anyways? Once I sat on a banana, and that changed my life. Get the potassium. Hey, look, he's pink. Okay, we can land here. Tomatoes are fruit despite the existence of Bob the tomato in VeggieTales. It is true. It is technically a common misconception, but like, I consider it a vegetable still. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to grab it without losing a life. And the bananas are berries. Yeah. Oh wait, I can go this way. Okay, I can get 2 1-ups. That's 1. And this is number 2. This is where I gotta go. Great. Just like the vents in the last... Yeah. I have to now inch him out. I would assume this is where I gotta go. I think he's getting slightly... Yeah, it's just like the vents in the last live stream. You were supposed to juice that goop. Yeah, I thought that Yoshi could step on him, because here's what I wanted to do. Pretend I'm Yoshi, or I have Yoshi. I thought I could have just done this, standing on top of it. Because then it would be faster. I think. At least I think that's slightly faster. Well, we're just going to exit area and start over. Well, the actual bonus section better be stupid, like, better be, like, actually stupid difficult or just stupidly badly designed for me to think that this secret is worse than actually getting there. Yeah, I did not mean that. You can probably tell every time I dive, it's me trying to do a Mario 64 kick. That was me trying to kick so I can get on top of the pipe. It's not awful, but you'll see. Yeah, because that's the thing. Everybody's saying that that part is not good, and like, you guys are making it out to, you guys are making it sound awful to me. And consider that I think that getting to the secret is already pretty annoying. Because of like, finding the fruit when you don't know where to look. Yeah, that's quite a barrier of entry. Using Yoshi's platforming isn't that bad. Also, you're struggling this part way more than most. Also, keep in mind, why would they put 1-ups right there at that corner if it looks like it's very easy to just die and then end up realizing that 1-up was a waste of time. There were 2 1-ups though that did make me have a net positive. Okay, that looked like a pear. Well, I know what it looks like, so I just have to make sure it matches visually, and that's it. Watch it. it looks like cheese. What do you mean? This doesn't look like cheese to me. From here, it kind of does a little bit. Maybe like a cheese puff from like a specific angle if you look behind. But once you go in front of him, it looks more like a pear to me. Pew! The goop that Yoshi needs to spray looks like cheese to me. Oh, you mean that? I'm trying to see if I can make him do his modern sound. Well, technically the wow, like he does do that. And I'm pretty sure... I'm just gonna spray from here. Okay, it's gone. Or he didn't make the sound. I don't know if that's what Sunny meant. That's just me. Okay, got it. But hey, look, now we're finally here. Here it is. Okay. Howdy, I'm a chuckster. You better be careful when speaking to powerful Piantas. Some will chuck you straight up, but most chuck you backwards. When it comes to tossing folk on, well, I'm a chuckster. All right. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna assume, okay, what if I talk to you from this angle? No, okay, I'm gonna assume that everything is all preset. Okay, I might die here. Okay, good. That teaches me that I can indeed make him chuck me the direction I want. Alright. I'm gonna assume that this first one is gonna be easy enough. He's gonna throw you basically straight. Remember when we were talking about Chuckster before? Yeah, I've heard of this secret stage, and now we're here. But yeah, that was not where I wanted him to go. Is he gonna chuck me as well? Probably. I'm just gonna wait until you turn around. Yoshi's like an adorable Vector the Crocodile. Except Yoshi's a dinosaur rather than a crocodile. Don't hold back. Ah! Okay, so now I know I have to make him go a little bit, like I have to make him go further from the edge of the platform. So yeah, this looks like it's just experimentation. We don't even, we can just ignore him. We're gonna have him throw me again, because that time, if you get him this angle, it's a guaranteed 1-up. Also, yeah, the 1-ups, of course, if anybody's used to the modern 1-ups and the modern mushroom appearances, that looks very weird to you guys, probably. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to be like basically roughly where I'm standing right now. And then I think his throw will be good enough. He throws you far, the smaller one throws you close. Makes sense. Don't hold back. Oh, I didn't tell you to go that way, but... wow, that was jank. Yeah, that was jank. He definitely... I'm pretty sure the game was not designed for me to like slip around that wall. That's weird. Sonic Wind's message hit me in the funnies. He throws you far, the smaller ones throw you close. Or wait, no, that's not Sonic Wind. It's truly amazing. Hold on. Sonic Wind says oh, okay, it's the verbose message. There we go. I am in fact a member of the Pianta species that partakes in the activity of throwing people in the air at incredible speed in the direction colloquially known to many as Chuckster. I might have mispronounced some stuff when I was reading it. Like, it's really tough for me to read and then fight against my stutter. That might be a good enough angle. If you squint both your eyes really hard. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, if you squint your eyes, I could definitely see Yoshi being like an adorable version of like a crocodile. Watch it! Christian Callan, I don't think we'll be able to because for one that has, well, like I probably could, but okay, the main reason why I don't want to watch is because I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be a copyright claim. Okay, so I'll just wait for him to look at me before he turns around. I think this is straight on. This better be straight on. Hopefully the camera angle doesn't matter. Maybe the cameraman angle does matter a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to assume he's going to throw me straight up. I wish I could see the shadow of the coin. It's not the angle, just Mario's position. Okay, got it. So the position of what Mario's facing, but not the camera. Good to know. I thought that was not the case, and I'm glad that that is the case. So it looks like I feel like the difficulty in this is just trial and error, unless I look up a guide on where to have them throw me. Just to skip the trial and error. But I'll put up with the trial and error, because like, I mean, first you just gotta get him to throw. You can move in the air, says AJ. I try to do that. Yeah, moving in the air does work more effectively than I thought. But it wasn't as effective, that's why I didn't bother doing it. I think the angle's wrong. This might be wrong too. Oh, welcome to the live stream, Tankra. This level's brutal, especially if you're almost at the end and then die. Oh, I can definitely see that. Why is this one hard all of a sudden? Because I didn't move my my left stick all those other times that I got the 1-up. The only reason why I'm even bothering with this is for the 1-up. There we go. Okay. Looks close enough. Yep, that'll work. What's up, man? Definitely my second favorite Mario game, Mario Galaxy Supremacy. I never played the first one, so that'll be another interesting game. Oh. Okay, good. I'm actually kind of glad that pressing B didn't do anything, because I didn't feel... Yep, that angle was going to kill me. This angle is going to kill me as well. Yeah, using the left trigger is really helpful, because it'll position the camera to exactly where Mario's facing. I could also do this to make him face the right way, probably. Let's see if I... Yeah, okay, good. New tech discovered. Let's try this. There we go. Higher! Okay. Barely. Look at these Goomba wannabes. I forgot the name of these guys. But yeah, they're basically Goombas. Oh, they don't give you coins. Okay. Good to know. So now I just have to know that they're probably just going to fling me straight forward. I was going to mention that they respawn. Sorry if that sound annoys you guys. That will happen again. Just got to position Mario correctly. Goomboys. They're not actually Goomboys, are they? Do I have to... That was annoying. I was trying to talk to him and the B button doesn't appear fast enough. That's a criticism I have about this game, that the B button doesn't appear as fast. They're stews. Oh yeah, Strolling Stews, there we go. Yeah. You guys definitely told me that before. Why? Okay, it worked. Okay, that's more lenient than I thought. There's a left and a right. What's over there to the right? Left is a shine sprite. I'm gonna assume, or no, left is a shine sprite. Right is, I'm assuming, something that's required for revisiting this, if I want to revisit this. The Galaxy games are great. But can we watch at the end the Minecraft parody of the Piraka rap? That has nothing to do with Super Mario Sunshine. Also, I'm pretty sure you're the only person that wants to see that. Maybe there's someone else that thinks that would be a good idea too, but like that's a very specific and niche thing. The reason why I was reacting to All Hail Shadow and stuff is because the Shadow stuff was related to Sonic Rush, especially because All Hail Shadow was from the game I just played. Needed to compare it to the version of the game I'm going to play. This might be bad. Yeah, we messed up. It felt like I was gonna go too far left too. So I'm not mad at the game for that. I'm mad at not really anything. More like I had a feeling I was right, but I wanted to see if the game was gonna allow me to live. That's fine. The good news is that I think the hardest one is just the one with the Stroll Stews. What in fact is a chuckster? Why do these people live in the void? Is their sole purpose in life to toss people to the next platform? This guy's having like a full-on documentary with us. Out of curiosity, what is your next Sonic game that's planned? I'm guessing 06? Yep, that's correct. 06. Unless you've got another spin-off planned. I do have another spin-off planned, but not right after Rush. After 06, it's going to be Sonic Riders. And then after Riders, then it'll be Sonic and the Secret Rings. There we go. They define themselves solely by their ability to chuck people across the void. Like a conspiracy or something. Oh, that's an elite angle. I'm a chuckster. Once again, I'm just gonna wait for him to get all the way here. I'm fine if we don't watch the Piraka rap at the end. Oh, hold on. Mario may not be facing the correct direction. He kind of is. See if I can just... That's not the correct direction. That's fine. I'll let him cycle again. There we go. That looks good. The Chucksters are having an existential crisis. Why did you toss me to the right if the camera angle is facing left? Is there like a bit of randomness to it? Hey, good luck with Riders. It's super fun, but I feel like it aged a little badly. Ticket Rings didn't even age. The great stages and story, awful controls. So that's why it didn't age, because the controls were not great to start with. I do remember someone giving me a tip that like if you're having a hard time, just go slow. And I can't back out if I regret my decision. Oh, perfect. Basically, right where I wanted to go. Okay, this part is lenient, so why does it detect that there's these guys here? There we go. We'll see if it, yeah, this one is the hardest one, but wow, that was practically the best throw that I've seen this entire game. Okay, now time to aim Mario correctly. He threw you there because you were standing slightly to his left. Okay, so Mario's position relative, not just where he's facing, but his position relative to the Pianta matters too. Okay, interesting. It's funny that I'm learning all this when it's basically over. So that means I have to, actually, I think it'd be safer if I'm just facing to the right a little. That's too much. If I'm facing to the left, hold on. Now I'm confusing myself. Yeah, if I'm more over here, so that way I get him to throw me, so that way I can ask him just slightly delayed. Personally, I think Riders age well. It just has a really high skill floor and ceiling. I might be directly in his path. Okay, good. We're not. Secret Rings has terrible controls, though. Oh! I did not. Yeah, that was my bad. It's all about the position relative to the Pianta. So Mario doesn't even have to face the Pianta then, correctly. It has nothing to do with where he's facing. Okay, so that's good to know. So that will make this a lot faster. Now that I know that, unfortunately the game doesn't tell you that, but yeah, let's see. That looks like a straight line to the correct direction. Yep. There's a reason why people hate this level. Yeah, I can see why people don't like it, but it's not as bad, especially because you guys are helping me by explaining to me like what's going on. So now, right now, in my head, I'm drawing an imaginary line. Can you see my mouse? One sec. I don't think we can. Okay, I was gonna like use my mouse to like trace like the invisible line I'm looking at to help me align everything. But yeah, look, that was a straight line. Now that I know that, now this game becomes a lot easier. So I'm just lining myself to where I think is like perfectly cutting through the Pianta. That looks like a, yeah, that looks straight. Why did he die? You weren't even moving. Are you talking about me just now? Yeah, like, I think I made Mario, like, jump on top of him. To be honest, I don't remember what I did. I just know that what I did was wrong. That's fine. I need him to align better. Well, I need to align better to him. It's not about him aligning to me. It's about me aligning to him. That should work. Don't hold back. Gah! Hey, I jumped on his head. Big brain. Okay, so now let's just align you. In fact, I don't even have to look at the platform near me since I'm just drawing like an imaginary line connecting Mario and the Pianta. That should be straight. Yep. The second you guys told me that, this became a lot easier. So, oh, this is going to be the hard part because he's moving constantly leftwards. So I have to see if I can time. I'm not going to press it. I just want to see when the dialogue comes up so I can experiment. Okay, yeah, I have a good window of time. So it's going to ask me to talk to him, and I'll just wait until Mario and him are basically, like the line that connects Mario and him is basically perpendicular to the edge of this platform. Yeah. Oh, and he also gives you some leeway. I mean, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if the separation between the blocks is also there to give you like a visual aid. And also, the ramps here to the left and right of that platform give you a little bit of leniency too. But the closer to perfect I can get, the less I worry. Yes, the storybooks are both canon. Yeah, they just take place in the storybook. Yeah, so it's like basic. That gives me like spin-off vibes, but like I guess that doesn't technically mean they're just spin-offs. That looks good, but I think I'm gonna be thrown slightly. I thought it was gonna be to the right, but sure. There we go. Yeah, that was more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Let's see. Sonic canon doesn't really matter that much, though. It's a mess, a Sonic one. Interesting. So Christian Callan says, in Secret Rings, go slow in the vase mission. It makes it easier, like I said in a previous live stream. And the orange orbs are for an upgrade that you get halfway through. I personally consider them spin-offs of Super Mushroom. Yeah, in my head, I always consider them like a spin-offs when I was planning out the games I wanted to play. But because I have the Wii and I already had Sonic and the Secret Rings, so a game I was considering getting into even before starting this series of games, I decided, you know what? I'm going to hold off and include that in the series. Now I just have to buy Black Knight. They are considered spin-offs, but they're definitely worth playing, particularly for the story. They got some of the best Sonic stories. Oh yeah. I also wanted to play it because the Wii is a super popular console. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, the Wii is a super popular console. And because of how popular the Wii is, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Sonic fans that had the Wii, they played both of those games, Black Knight and Secret Rings. So I might as well play them. Another reason why I considered playing, not just because Blaze was there, her first appearance in Sonic Rush, but also because the DS was also a really popular handheld. If you didn't have a DS, you probably had the DSi. And even if you didn't have any of those, you might have had a 3DS, which has that DS backwards compatibility. But I never had a DS. A 3DS. I had a DS Lite. So yeah, I didn't have the original DS. I had the DS Lite, though, which is basically the original DS, just like revision to be like not so bulky looking. And mine is black. I don't think I have it anymore, though. Sonic fans with the Wii's most likely played Colors. And I'm going to be playing Colors, so yeah. Sankara says Sonic is 16 as of Generations because of his birthday. But he's obviously older in Frontiers, but how old? Yeah, I forgot about the storyline. Yeah, like I heard that it's because like it's a birthday related thing. So not Mario. Sonic is 16, okay, apparently. And how do you know that Sonic is older in generations? Like, is there evidence that some time has passed, not just like all that stuff happened in the same year? Sonic went says they're ignoring the ages now. Yeah, I heard that like the ages were decanonized. Pianta's in need. So do we just have to help these guys? Because like that looks really easy. Oh no, I just went away for a bit and now look. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Another fine mess. And it's a doozy. Some of the villagers are trapped in that burning ooze. And I just finished evacuating everyone a little while back. What in the world's happening? I think I may just start crying. I'm sorry to trouble you. I'm sorry to trouble you time after time, but please, could you find the time to help us out again? Then villagers are trapped in the slime. You must hurry. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go. The soundtrack for both games are fire, though. I'm assuming that Sunny's referring to the Sonic games. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, wrong nozzle. I'm assuming the objective is not to clear out the goop per se, but it's just to save the Piantas. No. It's taking a little bit longer because this other Pianta is blocking. We have a little bit less than 2 minutes and we're halfway there. I don't remember how much time we started with. But yeah, it looks like this mission might still be easy regardless of the time limits. Just, you know, a little bit of a doozy. Alright, let's see. Time to look elsewhere. I'm going to higher ground so I can get a better look of everything. Anything here behind us? Nope. Probably something to the left of the spawn. Like north left. Assuming that where I'm facing is north. It probably isn't. Any here in the hot springs? Might as well take my time and get water. Well, not take my time, but might as well get the water. Okay. Here it is. Oh, having the high ground makes that harder. No. Okay, 2 more to go, with 1 minute left. We're making good pace, I think. We just have to find the rest of the water areas. Oh, that looks like one. I'm gonna just do that just in case. One more. Where is the last one? I'm asking that to myself, by the way. I don't want to ask the chat for help yet. But thank you, though, if that was what was on your mind. Anything in here? It would make sense. Like, that'd be a nice, tricky area to hide them. But I'm guessing not. I wouldn't be surprised if the Piantas tell you where to go. I'm guessing also what I could do is... Oh, how did I miss that? Actually, it makes sense. I had a feeling that if there was going to be a secret spot that I missed, it would be right there. Huh. We did it. With 10 seconds, they... Well, 11.4. Phew. You saved me. Thanks a bundle. Oh, you can get blue coins from this. Well, I mean, now we have plenty of time. Now we can just ask them all for coins. And then go talk to Tom Nook looking at. Tankura says, we also had Amy canonically have a birthday. Tails was 8, Knuckles 16, Amy 12. Dang, Amy, you're chasing after a 16-year-old? I mean, it makes sense sometimes when, like, a really young person goes after also a minor, but, like, they're older than them. But that makes sense why Sonic is like, no way! Because, yeah, good job, Sonic. Sonic is definitely not going to face any allegations. If he does, Sonic was 15. Still weird, you know. Like, I still think that age gap would have been weird, but thankfully, as far as I know from what I know about Sonic, he's not really interested in Amy that way. I wouldn't be surprised if he sees her like a little sister now that I see the age difference. All the adults give you blue coins. All the children... Like, all of them in the game? Well, not in the game, but like all of them in this stage? Thanks, Sweetums! Amy's 13. Amy was 12 before. Yeah, but like I would assume that Sonic, like everyone ages up, you know, at the same rate, 1 year per year, except it's their in-universe year, not real life. Otherwise, Sonic would probably be in this like in his 40s by now or something. Thanks, Sweetums. All right, we can talk to Tom Nook, or like Tom Crook. I mean the saved ones. Got it. Did I talk to you already? Thanks for your help. Yeah, she doesn't give one because she's a child. I love the sunshine, but oh, it's ever bright. Here, little man, try a special shade of glass. All right, well, I didn't want to put this on, but since we're here, take a look at Mario. Anyway, now we're gonna take them off. The ages are too weird for me to care. I headcanon their ages, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my headcanon for their ages would be like, if they have to be minors, everyone is, and for some reason in my head, if everyone is like, if all of them are minors, I would assume that they're all like 15 or 16. Except for like Cream and, you know, the ones that obviously give me younger vibes compared to Sonic. But like, I would assume that like Knuckles, Sonic, and Amy, I would assume they're maybe like, they're all like 17, 16, 15, 16, 17, something like in that range. That's like if my own personal, like if I could give them any age. And then like Tails, I would assume like I thought Tails was like 10 or 12, to be honest. Cream makes sense that she would be like 8 or under. Oh wait, no, I think I have to go back to the start to get the shine sprites. I was trying to look for the guy to talk to actually get out of here, because I'm happy with this amount of blue coins. Predator takeovers aren't canon. Murder of Sonic is meant to be just a fun thing. I don't think Shadow actually eats coffee beans. What? I know that sounds bad. Okay. You're the savior of Pianta Village. We're in your debt. As a reward, please take this. Should I have made him sound like he just finished crying? Manuals couldn't decide if Rouge was 17 or 18. 18 makes more sense. And considering how everyone reacts about Rouge and her polygons and everything, honestly, just make her 18 so it's not as problematic. I would still feel like that's sus. Like, okay, she just became legal and you're fiending for her, guys. Yeah, I mean, unless you yourself are 18, that makes more sense. But yeah. Then again, they are fictional characters, so I don't care too much. Real life people, though, if you're fiending for someone and they just turned 18, like, why? If they were like in their early, mid-20s, then I'd be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Sure, as long as you're not being creepy about it in general. Shadow Mario runs wild, so we're about to get a little buck wild, hey? Let's see. Big in Heroes is 20 years old. Okay, Cream is 6, and he's having her carry his fat self and grinding on rail, yelling, feels good. I don't know about it. I mean, I'm going to assume that Big has some kind of like cognitive deficiency. That might not be the right word. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like, for example, just the easy label. That may not be true, but I wouldn't be surprised if Big has like not like maybe some like mid-functioning autism or something. I don't think those guys would like, they'll probably be like, oh yeah, like grinding on the rails probably just feels stimulating for them at least in Big's case, in a positive way. Yeah. And I'm guessing he's just carrying Cream because like, oh yeah, might as well, you know, like I can carry her. I'm huge compared to her. Just carry her so that way, I don't know. Cause like my aunt has like, you know, 2 kids and one of them is like a kid, right? I'm not going to talk about specific ages because that's irrelevant. The important part is that if we go out somewhere and she's with us, this cousin, because that's her daughter's my cousin, she gets tired. So when she was a bit younger, she would get carried. Now, usually she would go into a stroller. Yeah. So I guess that makes sense. He's like, oh, hey, look at this little bunny rabbit, my friend, this little child. I'm going to carry you. You're pretty nice. That's how I would assume Big's attitude would be. Hankress has no other way around because Cream carries Big when flying. Oh no, the other way around. Oh, okay. Maybe Cream is swole. But I do remember that in the animations, I was gonna say cutscenes, but in the animations when you finish the stage, like I think if I remember correctly, Cream does go on Big's shoulder. I might be wrong though. I could also be confusing that with in Heroes when you're in Team Dark, when Rouge is like on top of Omega. Hyper Supersonic says, what Slingo said is hilarious. If you're fiending for someone and you wait until they become 18. Like, why? Weird discussion, but yeah, funny. Oh, so yeah, I think you just joined and that's what the first thing you heard. But that's true. Like, if you are 18 and someone just turned 18, then yeah, that makes sense. But like, if you're like in your 20s, 23, I feel like is definitely when it starts getting creepy. And you waited for someone to be 18. Why? That was the funniest death thing. Team Rose, Amy, and Cream just push big. Oh, really? And the victory thing. Got it. That was the funniest, but unnecessary and stupidest death. Team Rose, Amy, and Cream just push big. Oh, I already read that. Disturbing fun fact. Shadow the Hedgehog was originally going to be rated T for teen and was going to show Maria get shots. I mean, it's implied. Yeah, but that's not really that disturbing. Actually, guys, hold on. I have to do it. I have to do it again. I did this already in a past stream. Yeah, so we'll go after Shadow Mario in a second. But first, I gotta pause this. Oh wow, the music completely fades away. Yeah, I have to do this, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. It's legally required. But like, okay, I don't have YouTube open exactly. Well, I do, but not like regular YouTube.
Is it unencrypt or decrypt?
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's a video I was gonna watch afterwards. Yeah, because the title was interesting. I was wondering why. Let's see. Yeah, so guys, disturbing fun fact: the game was gonna be rated T for teen, and it was gonna show Maria getting shot. You know what what that makes me think? Like, I'm not making fun of you, I promise. I'm pretty sure you just said it's disturbing because, like, relatively speaking, compared to other games, it is like a disturbing fact to dwell on for too long. But like, it's not that bad in my opinion. So that's what made me think. So I wanted to overreact just to justify showing the meme because I thought that was funny. Yeah. Let's see. Cream and Amy are both on Big Shoulder and level select. Oh, okay, that's where I was getting that info from. Yeah, AJ says, to be fair, Rouge has always been hinted at being really strong. Let's not forget Knuckles was her rival in Adventure 2, and that makes sense. So I would assume if Rouge was a real life person, she would probably be like one of those swole women. Like, you know, like, you ever seen like those women that are like, that lift weights and stuff that are super huge? Like, her arms are like obviously bigger than mine, but like, yeah, good for her. She's probably fit. And of course, she probably has that mischievous, I want jewels and be rich and stuff, but whatever. That makes sense, I guess, for a good character or for an interesting character. Let's see. Rouge can carry Omega despite him weighing several tons. I mean, you guys remember in the first cutscene in Team Dark where Rouge literally like pulled her arms out and grabbed both Shadow and Omega nearby? Yeah. Let's see, Sonic wins. To be fair, if they actually showed her getting shot, that would be really dark for a kid's game. That is true, which is why for T-rated game, that makes sense. That's also another reason why, like, if it's a rated T game, I can see that happening, because a popular rated T game is Halo 4. I don't remember if Halo Infinite is also rated T. And it has, like, guns, shooting, people dying. It's just not, like, much gore. Christian Collins says, fun fact, one of the scenes of Maria getting shot was used for her character card. I'm guessing you're trying to say like her character card in Sonic Rivals has a scene of her getting shot. Sonic One says, "Oh no, Omega's Catholic." Oh yeah, I remember that. Omega, count the number of sand or I forgot what he said. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Another upcoming Sonic game has a scene where they show a character death. Oh, and I'm guessing that was rated E, maybe E10 plus. Super Mario, welcome to the live stream. I've seen you in my chat before once. I don't know much about Donkey Kong. Does Slingo play Donkey Kong Country games? I've never played it before off camera. And I've never played it before on stream, but that's also another series I could get into. I was interested in experiencing the Donkey Kong games. And I decided, you know what, I could probably hold off on that until I do that for content. Oh, so while you're here, Super Mario, before you leave, because you were here in one of my previous Sunshine streams, are you actually Lilia Shabnam in disguise? Because the fact that you said that there were a bully in your school, what are the odds that two people right now at my channel this size, because if you ask anyone on the internet, there's a 99.99999 so many nines % chance that they're going to be like, I have no idea who Slingo is. So what are the chances that two people go to the same school or whatever, or however you guys know each other? And I think you guys go to the same school because you said Lilia Shabnam is a bully in your school. What are the odds that you two know each other? I was joking. He wasn't at my school. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, okay. Okay, so this guy's just splurting out hot sauce all over the floor. Why would you do that? Not only are you littering, but you're causing mass harm. Oh, look at him. He's just putting a bunch of M's. Ah! Oh, I barely touched it. I was just saying, but like, keep in mind that there's some types of jokes on when you type on the internet that don't really come across well as a joke unless you put something like r/jk or you know, whatever, or not r/. Why did I say r/? Like /s and stuff. Or like sometimes from the emoji use, sometimes I can give it away. Yeah, like context can be everything, and sometimes the context can make it unclear. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you. After reading that, you saying that it's a joke, I'm still inclined to believe that you're still making that up and you actually still are Lilia Shabnam. Which would now make it be possibly a grand total of 4 accounts that Lilia Shabnam has. Oh, I have so much water. I've been here thinking like I'm gonna run out, but no. Pew! /s, but sometimes it's funnier if you just say something weird. It is true, sometimes. Hold on. That guy can chill. I'm gonna get a coin. Yeah. They got rid of points. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hit you from long distance. Oh, wow. Down to the wire. Ah, I'll remember this. I heard me, matey. Yeah. How is he gonna sound when he collects it? He looks normal. Okay, it would have been funny if it was like, yeah. Okay, fun fact. In Donkey Kong Country 2 and Cranky Kong's Wall of Heroes, Sonic's shoes and Earthworm Jim his gun is next to a trash can. Oh yeah, I've seen that sprite before. Yeah. Okay, now we have to face him one more time before going to the mountain. Or I guess we just chase him. It just shows that it's unlocked. Yeah, that's all it does. Okay. That's what the game does. Oh, he's flooding everything. This is terrible. Why would you do such a thing? Super Mario says, at the library after school, basically there would be a row of 6 people watching the same video, everyone watching the same thing. So I guess it could be possible for a row of students watching live. Wow. That's a weird form of dedication. I don't know whether to be flattered or creeped out. Oh, yeah, I forgot you can't wall jump in the water. What are you gonna say, ma'am? Only Shotapla. It sure is brighter. Have our shine sprites come back? Yeah. I would assume this is basically as bright as the game normally lets it get here. But yeah, I thought she was gonna say in the dialogue like, oh no, it's terrible. Alright guys, welcome to Cough Illness Mountain from 2020. Except it's not true, it just means crown. All the Piantas are on the roof. Makes sense. Oh, this music sounds pretty menacing. Go back down. Yeah, there we go. So far so good. Is there a time limit? Okay, I thought there was gonna be like an objective being spoken here. Okay, we cut it close there. Oh, too slow, too slow. I probably would have made it, but you know, not 100% sure. All right, go now. Is that a bullet bill? Oh, we forgot to talk to Tom Nook. Oh, it's 2020 Sickness Island. Yeah, bro. Suddenly, I can't taste or smell anything. Yeah, that happened to my dad. He couldn't recover his sense of taste for like almost a whole year. That's not true, like 6 months. Yeah. Something like that, 6 months? Yeah. The music here sounds so close to the Bugmere boss from Luigi's Mansion. I wouldn't be surprised if like he took inspiration from that. I forgot to just... Oh, actually... It's probably faster. Aha! R.I.P. It ran out just at the worst time. That was a burning fish. Oh, got it. You wouldn't have been able to go to Tom Nook while it was flooded. Oh, okay. I first played this all the way through in 2020, so it was kind of funny. You're talking about this game? Oh, yeah, I would assume so. I thought I timed that, but I forgot. The spikes stay up a little bit longer. Yeah, my impatience, my lack of patience consumed me. So we're just gonna do this. Now. And go down. Yeah, 22. Go up. I hope the flame don't come back. We're a little slow, but we'll make it. Gonna wait for that to loop. Now. I'm gonna go for the flame on the right. Now the flame on the left. I'm gonna go for the spike now. Yep. Oh, pretty good time. I didn't want him to do that. Gonna wait for the next cycle. Yeah, I read your message about the flood. That I wouldn't be able to talk to Tom Nook because of the flood. Makes sense. Hey! The game's at home. What's over here? Oh, okay, this part's gonna be... Yeah, I could see this part being bad. I don't like the boats, based off of my experience in Milky Bay. I mean, I'm gonna assume that I could also just go slow, right? Please tell me I can go slow. I guess we'll find out the hard way. The game really is home. This is Sonic Wind. This game doesn't look that difficult. People said they were crying over this. That's true. Someone said that. Evident itchy. Oh yeah, I think that's how you say goodbye in French. French? In Italian. Arrivederci. That was adorable. Sonic Unleashed will usually give you an extra life right before a challenging part 2. Nice. Is it like, does the 1-up always come back, or like in this game? So it's basically you never lose lives as long as you don't forget to get the 1-up? Or yeah, it's showtime for me, so gotta go enjoy it. I enjoyed your stream, Slingo. Have a good day, everyone, says Sunny. Thanks for being here, Sunny. Sorry if you already left before I read your message. Yeah, it's the hardest Sonic game in my opinion, says Sonic Wind. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they decided to be generous in that aspect. Oh yeah, my life counter's gonna go up as long as I can make it to that. It's not a checkpoint, but it's kind of like a checkpoint. I'm gonna wait for the next cycle. And now. That was a little bit slow, but we made it. I'm gonna go now. Wait, so, yeah, can everyone confirm if I can go on that boat ride, like, as slow as I want? Wow, look at all that Easy Mac. It kind of does look like Easy Mac. Me when my friend Mac gets angry. Easy Mac. Pretty much, as long as you don't run out of water. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright, so yeah, look. We had 13 lives, I think. Yeah, 14. If we die, we'll be back down to 13, but then back there, that'll be 14. Back here, it'll be 15. So, yeah. Is your friend Mac big? Not really, but like one time he got into a fight with someone and he like hit him with a really big punch. well, technically it wasn't really a punch, but it was a punching motion with the fruits. So he called it a fruit punch. But not only was the fruit punch, you know, a fruit punch, but it was also pretty powerful. I can tell you that. People called it a whopper. Nope, didn't want to do that. There we go. Hey, look, water. Please don't crash. Please not crash. Oh, now we know that it crashes. I didn't want it to do that just because it would have been a nice area to like chill out for a second. But now I know I can't chill anywhere once we go on the boat. Wow, look at all those fruit gushers! I should have sprayed to stop it from crashing. That's a good point. I could have done that. I thought about doing that, but I was like, I'll just. I think it's because of the fact that I'm getting 2 lives easily. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die here. It's fine. Wow, that was the latest I could have gone. Sonic Unleashed difficulty won't be repeated by Sega anytime soon. Well, that's good, I guess. That means I'll be taking a good break from really, really difficult Sega games. Or Sonic games, not just Sega, because then that would include all the other games they make. You gotta right-click on him, Shadow! You're gonna be a right-click hero! Final Horizon was pretty insane, though, so Sonic win. Jump! Jump! AJ says, when he kicks, does he call it a fruit by the foot? No, don't be ridiculous. He would need to have a fruit strapped to his shoe, so yeah. That'd be ridiculous. It's funny how like we start having a thing going and then it's like, oh, all of a sudden the silliness ends because out of nowhere there's now just a rule. Oh, that was funny. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, we're just gonna do that to be safe. That's the Frontiers DLC, by the way. Oh, yep. Yep, we're gonna be reaching the age where DLC is gonna be in Sonic games. Well, I guess technically Sonic 4 kind of has that deal as well. Okay, this is really particular. If you turn down the difficulty for Final Horizon, the platforming actually changes in like the rest of Sonic Frontiers. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they made that hard on purpose for like the dedicated fans and for just everybody that wanted a challenge. Makes me wonder if Frontiers is meant to be like a hard game in general. Because at least from the bits and pieces I could pick up from like the trailer, the cover art and stuff, it kind of felt like that was Sega's response to Super Mario Odyssey. And if it's going to be anything like Super Mario Odyssey, I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be like one of the easiest 3D Sonic games of modern time. Maybe, maybe not though. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I don't mind if it's a hard game. Oh, that would probably suck for me to get the red or the blue coins. Well, got the rocket nozzle, not nuzzle. What other games are you going to be playing that are not Sonic and Mario? So I did play Minecraft last week. I want to play Slay the Princess, which is a horror, which is like a horror visual novel kind of. Except it's not anime art style. I think it's like a fairy tale art style. Oh, this is easier than I thought it was going to be. That's fine, because the power of the ground pound lets me do anything. Frontiers is more like Breath of the Wild than Mario Odyssey. Oh, that's fine, because Breath of the Wild isn't that hard. It's harder than Odyssey, in my opinion. But, like, that's fine. Should I do it? gonna do it. Okay. Is this the Fabled Festival? Honestly, maybe. But yeah, why would you guys call this a mountain if, like, it's still an active volcano, it seems. Oh, I didn't grab it. So apparently, the bottom of that is solid. So it's not a semi-solid platform. I didn't grab it. I'm gonna go back down to get more water. It is on a mountain. Thing is that some mountains are inactive volcanoes, but I don't consider an active volcano a mountain personally. Okay. Alright, new plane. I'm just gonna land on top of that. I know I don't really need the 1-up, but I kind of, you know, I just want it. I just want the 1-up. The volcano's its own thing, so we're not in the mountain. So that we're in a completely different location then. This is clickbait. This is a scam. Oh yeah, I got a ground pound. That'll help me get on top of these easier. Oh yeah, those are solid. Why? Probably because of the different color. Like, gameplay-wise, it just shows you, hey, if it's darker, it's not semi-solid like this one is. You can tell I really want to get the... You can really tell I really want to get the 1-up. No, this is the mountain, but a smaller portion. So the volcano's just part of... So the volcano's a different mountain then. Well, it would be a different mountain. Probably don't need it. Yeah, I probably don't. I just wanted to grab it because I saw the challenge. It's a harmless platforming challenge. I have lost 2 slivers of life, but like, it's not bad. Yeah, we'll just go for it. Watch how fast I'm gonna get up now that I'm not gonna go for the 1-up anymore. Camera angle. Oh, we're gonna take damage. Didn't think it was gonna be that much damage. Final boss just beyond these clouds. Yeah, which is why, like, I'm mad about the fact that, like, the platform is not in a perfect shape where you can just get away with ground pounding anywhere. I had a feeling that was going to happen eventually. I mean, you gave me just 1 piece of damage earlier. Forgot to change nozzles. Yeah, Mario generally has better games, but Sonic has better story and characters, so Sonic wins. Oh well, you heard the Sonic fan say it. Final boss also acts as a checkpoint. Yeah, kind of like when you access the secret areas. Now I know I can be like a lot more willy-nilly with the water usage here. Mario has good stories too. His RPGs tell great stories. I don't count his RPGs as main game, so I try to land a little bit sooner.
Mamma mia.
You can tell that I'm just trying to push through this, rush through this part. Mario has consistently good games. Mario does not always. Like, I get that it's just 1 button press before you start the platforming, but it is annoying that, like, the game design obviously screams, use hover nozzle. Why not just give it the hover? Why not just make it that it's the default nozzle equipped for this part? Sonic pretty much always has focus on story. Mario isn't known for his story. That is true. Sonic has some awesome games, though. I'm gonna go back. That was too late. Now I'm gonna go for it. Now. Even the bad Sonic games, though, I usually enjoy playing. So Sonic Wind. Well, Advance 2 I didn't like too much at the end. Like, I enjoyed everything up until like the screen crunch became too much, in my opinion. This game really wants me to go left. Actually, we can keep going straight, about as straight as I can. Yeah, doing the left curve here is fine. Yeah, look at how much water I saved doing that. AJ says, I usually enjoy bad Sonic games, just not boring ones. Our Galaxy has a great story. The first one, yeah, I heard it has a great story. I never got to experience it though, but I do remember like the ending is basically, I think Rosalina does it. I don't see who else would have done it, but Rosalina resets the entire universe, which is what ended up opening up the gateway to Galaxy 2 from happening. Basically, all in all, I think I remember that Galaxy ending technically means that Galaxy never happened. Like it does, but the consequences of what happens, that's so dumb. The consequences of what happens basically means nothing happened. Because when Galaxy 2 starts, it's not like anyone remembers what Galaxy 1 that had happened. It doesn't have as much story as most Sonic games though. Reminds me of a certain other game, so Sonic Wind. Yep, that in terms of nothing actually happened, SMB2, the Doki Doki Panic, the Blue Coin messed you up. Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm gonna assume the game remembers like how I did it. I grabbed it because might as well. And as long as the game actually remembers that I grabbed it, then we'll be good. You'll see what I mean to Sonic Wind. Okay, so you're referring to Sonic games. Okay. I mean, if we're talking about storybook games, I mean, if the story literally is just Sonic goes into a storybook, then I would assume that the events there are not really consequential to the entire Sonic story of all the overarching games. Because if that's the case, then I would assume that everything that happens in the storybook games basically means nothing actually happened, except they just had a fun time in the storybook. I thought that was going to retract faster. What's a game that really that was really weird in terms of developments? Are you talking about like are you talking about development like wrong nozzle again? Are you talking about when a game, the developers, the people that make the game, their process of making the game is weird? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like some other thing in terms of the developments? Because if you're talking about the first thing that I asked, Team Fortress 2, their development was really long. Storybook has Sonic go into worlds of Arabian Nights and King Arthur. Oh, interesting. I know about King Arthur. Hold on. Now. Super Mario says, to me, Sonic games are the best idea / concept ever, but often not well. I'm assuming you're trying to say implemented. It's why I like fan fixes like Sonic 2 HD or Project 06. But as games or concepts, I prefer Mario. Yeah, because I can see like even this game, I feel like this would probably be like the closest thing in terms of like idea versus execution not lining up well compared to other games. But yeah. This game, even despite this being, I feel like, a weaker game in execution compared to their ideas, still a good game. I don't think it reminds me too much of a Sonic game in terms of, like, Like, I don't think it gets that close to replicating what a Sonic game does. Oh, well, a quote-unquote bad Sonic game when it comes to idea versus execution. Actually, I guess the closest thing I can think of, but it's still far in my head, but close-ish, is if I compare this to Shadow 05. Shadow 05, it's the idea versus execution. Idea, fantastic. Execution, still pretty good. But I could definitely see where some people don't like the execution of stuff, like, for example, Lost Impact. Because, like, this game has a couple dud levels. Not that many. Less than... Like, in terms of, like, how many duds there are in terms of, like, game design and everything, I feel like Shadow has a couple more duds in this game overall. Alright, watch this. Now that we're up here, we're gonna actually speed through this now. I'm gonna wait for the next one. Are they rotating? Oh yeah, not really. They're kind of just going left and right. One more. Ooh. Boom. There. Voice acting!
Hey, Junior!
Ill.
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
Mama Oldie.
I think not. Again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
It's so weird because they still use the old sound, but his voice is not the sound. Here we go. His old sound. The last time I can think of that sound ever gets used is in New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Alright, I don't know how to do this final boss fight. I've seen gameplay of it, I just don't remember how to play it. I'm assuming I just have to land on this. I think it's really weird hearing Bowser's voice because his voice doesn't sound like his modern sounds, which is like lower pitched, kind of like that. Like I forget that his voice is higher in this game. What if I just douse your mouth with water? Okay, it's doing something, but it's not doing anything actually impactful, it seems. Perhaps you can use your pack to gain more height first. Let me attack Bowser Jr. Yeah, I don't think that's what the game wants me to do then. Just ground pound. Oh, there's extended platforms. Okay, I see them. Why? Oh, 1-up. Thanks, game. That seems effective. Just do that 4 more times. Come on, get up! Yeah, thanks Mario for clinging onto platforms. Yeah, I was trying to do like a sideways jump and it didn't come out. So yeah, now I know once Flood told me what to do. Afterwards, we just have to do that. My Bowser voice is basically this one, but decently lower. Well, that's good. Good thing they got rid of the mechanic where once you set on fire. Yeah, once you're set on fire, you end up running around and losing control. Like, it is useful if you know how to use it. When Mario starts getting sent running at a higher speed than usual when on fire. Come on. Of course. Okay, so that does damage you. That's why I hesitated always And now I did find out that my hesitation to after the ground pound is justified. I'm surprised that these guys can go on that poop soup looking thing. I'm gonna trust the shadow. Yeah, Mario's shadow is actually faithful. I'm gonna have to use it more. I don't want to use up more of the rocket nozzle in case if it actually is consequential that I'm using it willy-nilly. Because I saw that there are water bottles. Yeah, I have to rocket nozzle. I might have missed. Yeah, I think it's Bowser. Wait, did it? Really? That's all it took? Well, that was gonna be harder than that. Yeah, you can tell I got used to Sonic games. Okay, that scream was pretty good. Yeah, I guess it was an easy win. Pretty mid-final bosses, AJ. Well, keep in mind that after all my time at playing Sonic games, and I still had it internalized that this is almost as if Sega made a Mario game. Yeah, I assumed that there was going to be maybe a phase 2 or something. Well, yeah, that boss fight was easier than the second Piranha Pete fight. Petey Piranha. Why did I say it like that? Oh. Oh, yeah. Guys.
Mario.
Flood was a real one. This is so sad. Can we get 50,000 likes? That was a joke. Don't. I like the rest of the game, but the finale's kind of weak. Look. We restored everything. The Piantas are happy. They're all vibing. So are the Nokis. You can see everybody's all happy. Yeah, we got some recurring. We got the return of some characters I recognize. Oh, here we go, guys. The best cutscene in a whole game.
Junior, I've got something.
Despite the fact that I forgot that that's what his voice sounds like.
I know she's not really my mama.
Huh?
Someday, when I'm bigger.
It's been like over 20 years and you're still not bigger.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
There, I forgot to press 8F. I'll do it with the main account too. Oh! Is this the first rendition of... No, it's not. The first remake of that theme?
The vacation starts now.
Wait, you're alive? Oh, you guys faked me out. I forgot about that part. So we don't get any actual proper closer. It was in 64. Oh, really? Oh, I guess it transitioned well. Or I'm just forgetting. No, Mario 3 was the first to remake it. Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And if we want to get extra technical, if we just want to say that it getting reused at all, Mario 2: The Lost Levels was the first time. Well, look at everybody just vibing. Toadsworth is vibing. Green Toad. You good, Toadsworth? Honestly, why would you go on that? Peanut Park looks a lot more dangerous than I thought now that I think about it. And now that I'm not thinking about the gameplay standpoint. North American localization. Jen Taylor, R.I.P. Jen, well, she's alive, but R.I.P. her being used as her voice, because apparently she got replaced too. I thought I hear like that sound, right? And I thought that was in real life. Is that supposed to be the sound of a crowd cheering? Oh yeah, it is. It's supposed to mimic like the sound of like a soccer stadium. This sounds like Yoshi game music, says AJ. Yeah. The end. And then you put a question mark. All right, guys, we finally unlocked the final ending, guys, for Super Mario Sunshine. So we're gonna be fighting Neo Il Piantissimo, as you guys can see, and then we'll become Super Mario. Hold on. I thought the sound was like water. I thought so at first. I realized I think it's supposed to be like a crowd. Jane Taylor got replaced a long time ago. It was Samantha Kelly. Yeah, I got confused. Samantha Kelly, who her voice got replaced since, yeah, she just got replaced.
Ooh, look at that!
Guys, look at that. Oh, guys, we beat Super Mario Odyssey. So now the next Mario game, which we'll be doing probably next week, is Super Mario, I was gonna say 64. Super Mario, new Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Guys, next stream will be collecting the 7 stars in all 7 special stages. Exactly. And then when we get all those 7 stars, we'll be able to become Super Mario. Yeah. And then once we play, yeah. And then once we play the next game, Super Mario Galaxy, you know, it's going to be very similar to Sonic Adventure. But then Super Mario Galaxy 2, we're going to find a faker. Well, technically, we found the faker here. They just didn't do anything crazy. They just decided, this is Bowser Jr. So at the time, it was crazy. Yeah, I can't wait for 06. Yeah, I can't wait either for Sonic 06. Were you curious about my Peach voice? I mean, I was, but not that curious, you know, like, I was just wondering. I just wanted to know if you did make the voice or not, or if it was someone else. And you answered my question in the last stream. It sounds like a Yoshi game music. Oh, yeah, wow, I'm reading old messages that I already read. Okay, but now that we completed the game, guys, I think it's safe to say that Super Mario Sunshine it's a pretty good game, but it's not beginner friendly. In fact, I feel like if someone's gonna first get into Super Mario games, like the 3D games, they have to play like Odyssey first, I think, because off the top of my head, that's a really good game that's beginner friendly. Not just because of assist mode, but without assist mode, you'll also like the tutorials. I think are pretty well done. Yeah, in fact, it kind of feels like it's holding your hand in the beginning for me, which is great for someone that's new. Yeah. And yeah, Christian Callan, I didn't read your last message out loud, which was the exact same thing as that, because it didn't really have much to do with Super Mario Sunshine. A lot of your fun facts don't have much to do with Super Mario Sunshine. I usually let it slide when it's related to Sonic, because people know this channel for Sonic stuff. Yeah. Galaxy is decently beginner friendly, but it does get harder a bit. Yeah, I did want to recommend Galaxy, but I never played Galaxy 1. Galaxy 2, I would assume, is more like a... I would assume it was almost like an expansion of Galaxy 1 in terms of gameplay. But, of course, story-wise, it's like not the same thing. It's almost like just... Because Galaxy 2 kind of gets more basic. Yeah, compared to Galaxy 1.
Ooh, look at that!
Yeah, look at that, guys! We're closing the game! And now you guys just see a looping background loop. Unless I do this. So, considering that I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, we do have some more time for... I guess mostly just announcements and readings. Is Christian Callan human? Yes, he is human. He is a human. Yeah, he just repeats his own comments sometimes if I don't read it out loud, or he'll ask if I've read it before, if I have read it, if I didn't read it out loud, and I might have seen it. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Super Mario 64. Okay, I think in order off the games, the 3D games I have played, I think a new person to Mario games, if they want to do 3D games, The good news is that with these games, you don't have to go and really sort by any means. In fact, I don't really recommend that, as you guys saw me suffering in Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, last year. I think it was in the end of last year when that video got uploaded. Or it was recorded end of last year. Maybe it was uploaded at the beginning of this year. Yeah. My copy of Sonic Rush has finally arrived. You mean like right now? Like in real life, you just arrived? Or are you saying like it arrived today in general? Because good news. Yeah, you'll get to see how Sonic Rush plays. And yeah, let me know, Saturn, how the final boss plays for you. Because Dusk's Catball in my Sonic Rush stream, I don't know if they were trying to get across like this, but they were coming across as like kind of like personal attackish, being like, wow, your gameplay, that was terrible. In fact, I pinned it because I was like, what if I make a joke and say this out of context, guys? They said Sonic Rush is terrible. See, there's the proof. The pinned comment. Yeah, that copy sure didn't rush to you. Says Sonic Wind. Manager says, how much more time have we got? Like 14 minutes. Yeah, terrible. Now I'm gonna pin that. So out of context, Sonic Wind says, no, I'm kidding. No, I don't feel like it. Sometimes I'll do it. But let's see. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Usually what I do when I have a little bit of time left is I'll just read some of my messages in the chats. And I'll also make announcements of like my next YouTube adventures, like my next streams, for example. Sonic story on 06 is pretty bad in the story department, but Shadow and Silver's stories are pretty good in terms of story. Well, we'll see if that's true or not. Yeah. Because like I heard Sonic's story, like I heard like the story is like basic for Sonic, like his story is just basic. So like I mean, if it's just a basic story, then I'll probably just be like, oh wow, this is very Mario-esque, considering that he's saving a princess. Yeah, I think Shadow and Silver stories have more purpose than Sonic's, but they're all still bad because of two major factors. Oh well, we'll see why. We'll see. But yeah. Okay. But the next live streams, I'll let you know either Saturday or Sunday. Most likely Saturday, but you guys will you guys will see me make an announcement being like, hey, tomorrow on Saturday or tomorrow on Sunday, I'll be playing Sonic 06 at this time, blah blah blah. Like that's what it's gonna be. I'll put it on Discord and YouTube. And that's about it. I think I forgot to do that for Sunshine today. Well, yesterday. For today. Sonic Win says, hot take, Sonic story is better than Silver. Interesting. That is a hot take that I don't agree with. Well, yeah, that's the point of a hot take when someone announces it. Yeah. That's something I find annoying, like on any social media. Like whenever someone says, like, "Oh, everyone, list your unpopular opinion about whatever," or unpopular opinions in general. And then the top comments are opinions that are not that unpopular by any means. And then people get hate for saying an actual unpopular opinion. Like, guys, you do realize that the comments you're hating on, that's technically what the person that posted it was probably asking for. Yeah. Because, like, for example, if I had a hot take and I said, hot take, Mario Galaxy 1 is terrible, then I feel like that's an actual hot take, you know? That's not my actual opinion. I never got to play Galaxy 1. I played 2 and I liked it. I'm going to assume I'm going to like 1 as well. More or less or the same as 2. We will have to see once we get there. Christian Callan says, most of Sonic's story is just Eggman captures Elise. Yeah, basic. Doesn't mean it's terrible. It's just basic. Possibly boring. But like Mario stories are the same. It just means that they're basic and boring. Super Mushroom says, I like Elise fine. I just think it's the weakest story. Yeah, that makes sense. AJ says, Sonic's story being more basic gives it less room for terrible inconsistencies. That is true, because if you make a basic story, in theory, it makes it easier for it to be well written, or at least not that many plot holes and mistakes. Amanda Draw says, Mario Galaxy is similar to 2, but with hub worlds before level to level. Oh, okay, yeah. Got it. Yeah, I was trying to, for a second I read your sentence wrong and I was thinking, well, yeah, the hub world is the Mario planet ship thing in the second game, which I know I wasn't present in the first one. In the first one, it was Rosalina's like observatory. Yeah. Sonic Win says I've captured you like 17 times. How many times are you? I forget what. I don't think he actually says that. Like I forget how many. Like how many more times am I gonna capture you or something like that? He says. Super Question says a lot of people used to hate Elise. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't be surprised because like I know in the cutscenes from the fan dub that Sonic kisses Elise. So yeah. AJ says, I think Sonic's story being so basic loops around it to being the best because it's not that strong, but it doesn't have that many plot holes. That Sonic and especially Silver story adds. I guess it's not like it loops on purpose. It looks like it loops, I think. Yeah, AJ says, I don't really care for Elise. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if like my final opinion to the game is like, Elise, she was okay, I guess. Yeah. The kiss part is, of course, like, I don't think that makes sense considering that a hedgehog's not a human. Well, Elise is a human. With Mario games, you know, if Peach kisses Mario, that makes sense. They're both humans. Yeah. Let's see. Sonic Win says, I think she's a great character. She just gets kidnapped too much since they didn't know what to do with her for gameplay. Yeah, that's the part where like the story, I can see people not liking it, but in my opinion, it just makes it basic. Yeah. Amanda Draw says, basically in Mario Galaxy 2, you go to level faster. In Galaxy 1, it takes longer to get level to level, for better or for worse. That's the point of debate. Okay, of debate. Okay, got it. Super Plushman says the plot holes never seemed that bad to me. Okay. Let's see. The kiss is weird because he was dead. That's also true, but not too. Like I didn't find that part that weird because like I think that's just a typical trope in a lot of like media. Like, oh no, the hero's dead, and the romantic interest decides to kiss them, and that revives them. At least that's what it comes off. It comes across as in a lot of the medias. I don't actually know. You guys don't have to answer this. In fact, if it's a spoiler, don't answer it. But like, I honestly can't tell if technically Elise Kiss revived Sonic or the Chaos Emeralds did, and it was just a coincidence. I'm inclined to believe it's the second one. Christian Callan says, Elise in terms of being a character, she's pretty good. And, she looks like someone from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts games either. AJ says the plot holes are bad to me because there are too many and they're so bad that they affect the entire canon as a whole. Yeah, I have heard that the plot holes and stuff like really affected the rest of the canon in Sonic. That I wouldn't be surprised that to this day, sometimes when they do certain story ideas in games, they have to think about how did 06 affect it. Are we gonna have to retcon this? Are we gonna have to find a way to justify it? Yeah. Super Plushum says, Shadow and Silver stories have enough going for them that I can look over some of the plot holes. Interesting. Saturn says, it was sort of a mix of both. I'm assuming you're answering my question about the Kiss versus Chaos Emeralds. I mean, that makes sense too. Super Plushum says, it's because the Chaos Emeralds are tied to emotions, so both. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah. At least I have something to say, or tell you. I forgot exactly what he says. I was gay before the light. Okay. AJ says, it's bad enough that 06's story is bad, but the fact they affect later games and somehow ruin previous games is strange. But I still like 06's story because of its ideas. Okay, so I guess you like the idea versus the execution. Yeah, got it. All right. Let's see. So yeah, this weekend it'll be Sonic 06. And for Sonic 06, it's mandatory that I'm going to have to play a meme that's related to Sonic 06. Maybe you guys will know. Maybe you guys don't know. Yeah, I mean, you guys can make guesses and I'll tell you if that's correct or not, but I'm not going to explain what the meme is for the people that don't know, just for the surprise. But yeah, so it's a Sonic 6 related meme. It's not a meme about the game itself, more like related, like, if you guys know, then you guys will make the connection. Let's see. Amanda Draw says, Project 06 fixed the game. It's a fan fix. But at the end of the day, 06 is still 06, but it's more tolerable. Project 06 even deleted the game story to make it better. That's a funny way to put it. Yeah, I mean, I heard that Project 06 is like not like finished, like there's no cutscenes and stuff. It's just the stages and the gameplay. Super Plushum says, I don't think 06's story is bad except for a couple things I'd want written better. Interesting. AJ says, I like what Sonic, Silver, and Shadow represent in 06. And it has the best characterization of Shadow. Interesting. Considering that my favorite so far of Shadow's characterization of Shadow was Shadow 05. So if you guys are making it sound like Shadow's characterization is even better here. So we'll see if that's true for me. Christian Callentis, in terms of how the most hated character from the game. Oh, who's the most favorite character from the games? It's probably Omo Chow. I wouldn't be surprised. Guys, while we have time, I might as well do a throwback and show you guys. I edited this video too, so I get to show you guys like one of my Sonic videos in the past. Like, you guys might know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Speaking of Omo Chow, in Sonic Adventure 2 in the Dark Story, when you're sorry, I accidentally opened this short when I didn't mean to. When you play as Eggman going up against Tails, the boss fight went too chaotic for me. I don't know if this is normal for a lot of people for this to happen, but it was funny nonetheless. I just have to find the correct story. I think it was Super Rouge Galaxy and Dark Story ending. Yeah. Let's see. AJ says, I'd give Project 06 more props and tolerable, since in terms of gameplay, if it were canon, it would have been one of the best. Nice. Sorry, I'm just checking my phones. I have two phones. One, the old one, I just used because of it has a headphone jack, so I can listen to music and stuff, or watch videos, like when I'm eating, for example, and not disturb anyone that's like a room, like in the next room or something. Because like for some reason, I struggle to hear things if it's coming out of speakers. But if it's headphones, I can hear no problem most of the time. It's weird. Maybe I have like some kind of auditory problems, like in terms of comprehension. Like, I'm one of those guys that, like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm one of those guys where if I'm in a setting, I've never gone to a club before, but let's say if I was at a club, you could probably assume the sound of the people, the sound of the music, all that stuff, it would be too loud that, like, even if my friend is talking to me like, are you liking the club? What? Yeah, I'm probably not going to hear them. Or like, I'll hear them, like my ears are going to pick up that information, but my brain won't be able to turn that into like words. Yeah. So yeah, it's annoying. So it's weird. I even, like, in my head, I even have like a bit of a fantasy where, like, if I went to, no matter where I'm going, what kind of context it was, I kind of feel tempted to like just tape up a mic in my friend's shirts, like in here, like a lav mic. And then I have like it looks like a hearing aid, but it's just an earbud. So whenever my friends speak, I can just hear it directly coming from the earbud. Yeah. So like, I feel like that would make my problems a lot easier. Let's see. Christian Callen says, Omo Chow says in Sonic Adventure 2 that chaos is, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what Dr. Rat is. Yeah. Let's see. AJ says, Rouge and Omo Chow have the same voice actor. Yeah, I remember that. So if you talk to Omo Chow as Rouge, the voice actor is just talking to herself. I did point that out, I'm pretty sure. Once someone told me that. Yeah, in the future, Chow Doctor. I'm trying to think of what Chow Doctor. I'm going to assume that it's probably like some Chow Garden related thing that I haven't spent much time at. Someone just deleted their own comment. The person who put Chow Doctor before Saturn deleted their comment, it looks like. Let's see. I meant to say Chow Doctor, but Google changed it. Yeah, I'm going to assume the autocorrect. Let's see. Rouge and Omo Chow have the same voice. I already read that one. Yeah, Tails versus Eggman boss. There is a catch. The laser beam is undodgeable if you are far away. You have to be close to Eggman/Tails to dodge the laser because the boss turns slow. That is kind of dumb though, how like it's a very particular specific strat, which like I might have implemented that strat by mistake, but I'm going to show you guys that snippet of my own video because it was hilarious in my opinion. I just have to find the right part. Where's the boss fight? Oh, I found the out parts. Here's the pyramid area, space. You know what, guys? I'm going to show you two clips because I think it's funny. Never mind. I might only show you one. Depends if I can actually find it. I don't think I can actually find it. Oh, found it. Probably. The main gimmick, I just have to make sure that my face cam isn't showing because that's how I know that the edit actually kicked in. Okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna show you the first clip. I was just gonna show you like the little joke that I made with my editing, like, oh look, we're playing Super Rouge Galaxy, and I put the Super Mario Galaxy music in there. Yeah. Amanda Draw says it's not obvious when during the Eggman versus Tails fight that you have to get close by, or else the laser beam is undodgeable. So first time though, it is random. Yeah, it did feel random for me. You can dodge it from afar, from my experience. It's just really hard to. Amanda Draw says it is Sonic design. There are no way to know that particular stuff unless randomly going close or not. Yeah, or someone else tells you, or you decide to experiment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for the fight. This is too far. Found it. What have you done to Sonic? Yeah. All right, get ready, guys. Get ready. I'm just gonna. Yep. Okay. Here's the clip.
What have you done to Sonic?
I think this is the attempt where it happens too. So yeah. Okay, first I'm gonna explain to you guys the chaotic energy to this. I tried to find a way to edit it to make it more chaotic, but here's the thing. Tails' first line and his second line from this cutscene overlap, which to me that's hilarious. I don't know, you can't really tell from my face, but in my head, I'm trying to make sure it focus. Don't pay attention to that, because to me that's funny.
What have you done to Sonic?
I mean, here I am, laughing off the first line that Sonic says, or Tails says, because remember how pissed Tails sounds before this part of the gameplay, the cutscene before, and then all of a sudden, what have you done to Sonic? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like the voice direction wasn't well done for the Tails' voice actor. Secret Rings was originally. I'm just checking the chat to see if anyone's saying anything about this in particular. Otherwise, once I finish showing you guys this clip, I'll go back to reading the chat and we'll catch back up. But yeah, there's two me's right now. See, I was close there, but I started moving in a straight line relative to where the beam was going. So. Oh, so this is where, like, it felt chaotic. Oh, my mouth. Mouth breather moments. But like Eggman going or whatever the sound is was funny to me as well, because like he does it again when the cutscene's playing.
I'm gonna get blown up. He was so low, but it looks like we got this. We got this, guys. Yeah, guys, what have you done to Sonic? I don't think he's asking Eggman. I think he's asking us, the audience.
So yeah, I tried my best to edit it to make sure that it's more chaotic. So I didn't accidentally. So when you fail, in Adventure 2, Omo Chow swoops in and tells you a hint that you may not need because you already figured out. Usually the more times you die, the more hints he'll give you. And then if you haven't pieced it together how to play the game, theoretically, those hints should help you beat the game or the level or whatever you're doing. But who did it? Did I hit him or did Tails hit him? I don't remember. I hit him.
Oh, I killed the...
So I try my best to make the edit as chaotic as possible, because in my head, I'm just like, okay. Oh, Chow, what are you doing here? Oh, I hit him. Uh-oh. And I'm trying to dodge. And then, Tails accidentally damaged himself. And then the voice lines. And then he wakes back up. So I just put the random sorting algorithm, like, yeah, it was overstimulating, but in a really funny way. And then who triggered the second explosion? I did, but I hit myself in the process.
So it's chaotic.
Yes.
Oh,
this is also the game where, yep, happens, when you collect the animal stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Pure chaos. Yeah, that was a really funny clip. And I edited that. Because, like, that was, I think, when Crimson went on vacation. I think I edited that in, like, 2 other videos after that, and then Crimson came back. Yeah. Let's see. The screen rumbles in the victory screen as well. Really? Wait. I didn't do that, did I? I'm just going to watch it back. I'm not going to show it to you guys. I'm just going to play it back. Yeah, it actually happens in-game. The screen rumbles. I did not notice that, or maybe I did, but I just didn't point it out. Oh wow, my face got red from that laughter. Why are you being such a bully? Oh, why were you being such a bully? Omochao did nothing wrong, Slingo. He left. That is true. Like, I didn't mean to hit him. In fact, I feel bad when I do that. But it was really funny because, like, it felt like everything was getting out of control, and I somehow won in that attempt. It was so dumb. Yeah. Let's see. Christian Callan says Secret Rings was originally going to be named Sonic Wildfire, but it was changed for legal reasons. I've heard. Interesting. Kind of, maybe similar reasons to why SpongeBob was going to be called SpongeBoy and the show was going to be called SpongeBoy Ahoy, but they went with SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. Let's see. How did Tails not blast through the glass and kill both of them? Are you talking about like me and Eggman? Or him and Eggman? Yeah, good question. Big Sleen and Little Sleen. Oh yeah, wait, who is the bigger Sleen? Me, right? Saturn says the voice direction for both of the adventure games was supposedly not great, even though some lines did sound good. Yeah, that is true. Some of the lines were good. Like the last lines that Tails was saying in a cutscene leading up to that boss fight was good. And then out of nowhere, what have you done to Sonic? Yeah. That might have also been like a script oversight. Yeah. Or like maybe the order, like I wouldn't be surprised if like the cutscene before that fight, the voice actor for Tails recorded those lines one day, and then What Have You Done to Sonic was recorded a different day. Which would also explain why the direction was probably not that good, because they probably forgot what he said before, even though that's their responsibility to make sure that that meshes well, and it didn't, which is why it was funny to me. Yeah. Yeah, the screen shook because of the explosion. Yeah, I figured that out. I just couldn't remember. I couldn't tell if the screen shaking. Well, I didn't remember that it kept shaking. And then I was wondering, did I make it shake or did the game make it shake? Because me making it shake, that feels like a detail I would have put in, just because I like putting small details when I didn't have to. And when I edited that video, I tried my best not to do that because it makes me take way longer. And I wanted to hit a deadline to get that video out in a timely manner, you know? Amanda Draw says, if Rouge defeated Knuckles during the boss fight, would she have killed him or just took the emerald? I do wonder if she was evil enough to do it at that point. That is a good question. Unfortunately, I can't give you the answer because I don't know Rouge that well. Sorry that I keep yawning. I'm low on energy because I woke up earlier than usual because I didn't wake up naturally. My alarm clock didn't wake me naturally. The sound of a crying baby woke me. Yeah. But yeah, and then I'm hungry right now, so I'm low on energy because my body wants food. It wants the calories. So that's why when I end this stream, which will be in probably a couple minutes, I'm gonna go eat. I'm having pizza today. Yeah. My aunt, she said, "Hey, you want some pizza? I'm gonna order some pizza." Yeah, I could go for some pizza. Yeah, I just like pizza. Let's see. Omochao existed. That was his reason. Yeah, that's why I was being such a bully. But although I think Saturn knows this, but like just to be clear, I didn't like, hurting Omochao. I thought it was a funny attention to detail that I kind of like, but I feel bad that you can do it and that I did it by accident. But in the context there, everything's getting out of control. I'm probably gonna die right now, but it's really funny. What if I end up winning? And I won. Yeah. Saturn says I love pizza. I didn't mention this before in my last Super Mario Sunshine stream, that my favorite food is pizza. Unfortunately, it's not that healthy, so probably one of my favorite foods that I can eat every day, basically, or almost every day, would be like chicken. Just get some chicken and then pan fry it, or whatever you would call it. Just put it on a pan, just heat it up. Yeah, put a little bit of salt, put a little bit of seasoning, and it's good. Yeah, I prefer chicken breast too, because it's a very lean meat. Good, I like it, even though it doesn't have that much calories, but it's filling. Yeah, for me, it's filling. Let's see. AJ says she definitely was not evil ever. She would have just taken the emeralds. So yeah, I guess she's not evil per se. She's just she's just a kleptomaniac. Christian Callan says, fun fact, for the 10th anniversary, Sega released Sonic the Hedgehog Zippo leaders? Don't know what those are. I mean, the word leaders makes me think of maybe it's a bottle. And Manager says, the part with Eggman trapping Sonic in the glass and saying, farewell, Sonic, my greatest enemy, is coincidentally the same dialogue, almost, of the last episode of Sonic Sad AM. Similar situation. Yeah. Interesting. I did not know that. But sorry if you guys see me like do a weird movements. I'm like scratching my armpits when I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I hope I don't have a rash. AJ says, Rouge was never evil in any game. AJ says, it's my sister's birthday, so I'll probably have cake today. Nice. Yeah, well, yeah, good for her. Yeah, well, hopefully she has a good birthday. Hopefully you have a good time during her birthday. AJ says, I'm sending Omochao through the endless void in Eternal Engine. Saturn says, to promote Sonic, promote... Okay, I'm going to try to... Okay, to promote Sonic Forces, Sega hung up rare Sonic plushies and cardboard cutouts on in hoodies. Oh, and Hooters. Nice. Okay. This would have been a really funny idea. Trust me, it's not perverted thought. I think it would have been funny. Like, okay, so you know how like Hooters, they try to hire like women like that are busty. There's Hooters and pants. Okay. Yeah, like you know like how they're in Hooters, they try to hire like women with like big, you know, chests. And I'm imagining like a funny visual of just having like a Sonic plush, like just like kind of like doing this pose, like, and it's just kind of like stuff between the breasts, and you can see him sticking out of the shirt. Like that sounds funny, but like I don't know how I could say it without sounding pervy. So I hope you guys understand like how funny the derpy Sonic plush is being squished. Like, and I imagine like the sound of Sonic. I think it's in the first adventure game. Like hear him going like no. Yeah. Yeah, like I would feel bad for Sonic if that was actually Sonic there. Because, you know, he would rather be, you know, free to run wherever he wants. But I think it's also a funny visual. Yeah, just like a random Sonic plush. Just like, why is he there? You know? And Manager says, has anyone watched this episode of Sonic Sad AM called Doomsday? I have not. Isn't it similar? In Sad AM, Eggman says, goodbye, Sonic, greatest enemy. And then, yep. I haven't, so I wonder if anyone else can answer that. Christian Collins says Sega practically puts Sonic's face on everything, but it's not as bad as Star Wars, where there's a Star Wars version of everything. That is true. Star Wars does that. Mickey Mouse has that. SpongeBob kind of does that too. Yeah. Trying to think. Not really Garfield, but you'd be surprised. Like, even though the original Garfield comics I don't think are that popular, there's so much like Garfield merchandise, Garfield games and stuff. So Garfield I don't think fits in that same realm, but the fact that like he's even remotely close with how small his IP actually is, I would assume. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Garfield gets all their money from merchandise and stuff. But yeah. Let's see. What's another franchise? I guess like Disney princesses in general. Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas. As good as Nightmare Before Christmas is, it's in so much merchandise. But yeah, Super Bloodstream's gonna leave, and I'm probably gonna leave as well because it's we're 3 minutes over 3 hours, and we already beat the game, so there's nothing else that we important here. But yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Next live stream this Saturday or Sunday. Just stay tuned so you'll get my notification from either YouTube if you have the subscription. If you're subscribed to me with notifications set to on, you'll get the notification saying if I'll be live streaming tomorrow, Sunday, or tomorrow, Saturday. Because in those posts, I almost always say tomorrow, and then I'll put Thursday or whatever day it's going to be that next day. I'll be streaming whatever game. So stay tuned for that. Or you can join my Discord server where I also put notifications there. You can give yourself the role of announcements, so that way when I make that announcement, you'll actually get the notification. Or you can keep it off so you don't get that notification. Let's see what else. Lastly, the Slingo VODs channel. That is this guy who just said hi. That's me. My VODs channel. You can check out that channel as well. I upload my live streams that have already happened. For anyone that missed them, joined late, joined left early, left for a bit, came back. Yeah, stuff like that. I accidentally hit the microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, that's about it, guys, for this live stream. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream or next time you guys catch me. See you guys.